heck at all.
Okay, let's make sure we're live on the YouTube side. Guys, can somebody post a link for this over on the gun channel side? I can't do it for my PC. Anybody want to get this up and running real quick?
Yeah, hold on a second.
All right. Okay, we are good to go. Looks like we're live right now. All right, so okay, I'm done. All right, so that's my intro music. Guys, this is a completely unscripted, improvisational Wednesday night chat. As soon as Matt gets his chat up and running, we will end my chat right away. I just think we have a lot of important information that we need to talk about. So we're gonna go ahead and get this going. So guys, you guys that are anybody here in the live chat right now, let's invite anybody from Gun Channels that wants to come in, and we'll see if we can bring in a crew right now. So, well, guys, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Let's start talking. Again, I want to go ahead and talk about the rallies. It's a big deal going on. It's going to happen in my state, Nebraska. We've been posting information all over the place. I got to send a shout out to Triple D. He's on a lot of these chats. He's a fellow Nebraskan, and he got the information to me. We got the information out, and things are looking really good right now for our state. We're going to meet on Sunday. Now, people can come as early as they want, but we're going to meet on Sunday at noon. But we're going to start setting up around 11 o'clock, but people are invited to come at 10 o'clock if they want to. You guys want to check in real quick and just let me know what's going on in your state, and we'll go from there. Midnight Range, the other Travis, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not much,
for
man.
opening up the chat.
Like I said, whenever Matt goes live, I'm done. I just thought I'd step up so people can talk tonight. So yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what I was going to do. Just give the guys room to bullshit. I was just about to open up a chat myself, so that's cool.
All right. Okay, so what's going on in your state, man? What's happening?
I'm a little out of the loop. Like I said the other day. I am planning to be there. I'm going to be there as early as I can. I got some friends coming, and hopefully some of you guys from the Gun Channels crew. You know what I mean?
Is there like a certain area that you guys are going to be gathering at for your?
I don't know, because honestly, one of the things I've been meaning to do is look and see if anybody has even gotten the paperwork for it.
Okay.
So if not, I'm just planning to wing it, man. I'm pretty easy to pick out of a crowd, you know. So
yeah, man.
If you all see me,
have the chef's coat on, or are you gonna be rocking your chef's attire?
Nope,
so that
no. I'll probably just be running incognito, but it's hard to miss me. I'm 6'2", 6'3", like 350. So
there
with
you
the mohawk, you know.
Hey, they're asking what state are you in? People are wondering what state you're in, because I think you got some groupies that want to come hang out. So
I'm in PA. I'm in Pennsylvania.
Ah, gotcha. Sweet, man. Cool. So it's ready to go. Have you seen a lot of interest in your area or not? Have you seen a lot of?
I've me. I'm chained to the kitchen, man. But I mean, I've been texting some of my friends. A bunch of them seem interested. But yeah, I haven't heard a whole lot from the outside world as far as what's going on, and very much promotion. So I'm hoping for the best, but we're going to be there regardless. There'll be a couple of us. So we're just going to be there, and if all we do is hang out and say hi to people, then that's what we're going to do.
Cool. Gotcha, man. I posted the link for the Hangouts just in the chat on the YouTube side real quick, so a couple of us can join. It's the easiest way for me to get to you guys, because I know some of you guys aren't on Gun Channels right now. All right, so Midnight Range, thanks for checking in. Ghost,
yeah.
You just posted a video update on Arkansas, right? What's going down, man?
Yeah, just trying to get everything going. We've got steps to the state capitol, got a podium and microphone, and sent out a bunch of emails it's just been crazy. There's no telling of emails, and posted on Facebook pages and all that. So I've got some of the big ranges in Arkansas helping out with spreading the word. I've got the Arkansas Rifle and Pistol Association spreading the word, IDPA spreading the word. So yeah, I'm hoping, I don't know what kind of turnout we're going to have, but we're going to have a good time.
Sounds good, man. Have you heard of any opposition that supposedly is going to show up, or has anybody said,
I haven't heard of any
this rally or anything like that? I mean, same here, man. I have no idea if anybody's going to go. I mean, like the opposition's going to show up. Same here. We're starting to get a lot of promotion in our own state for us, so I'm not sure, man.
I haven't heard of any opposition. The only thing that I'm hearing, which is true, and especially in Arkansas, is a lot of people are going to be hunting, so we might miss a lot of people in the crowd that are hunters. But whoever shows up, we'll have a good time and we'll pass the good news.
There we go.
Hey, do you guys know if anybody's planning to open up a chat so that we can all sort of link up a little bit?
I had talked about that last night, and Knives said that he would be willing to open up a chat.
Awesome.
And do it for the 8-hour chat, and kind of give everybody the link. They can kind of check in periodically if they want to. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But Knives said he would be willing to do it.
Yeah, I was hoping for that, man. I'd love. Yeah, it'd be really nice to just be able to hop in and say, "Hey, we got this going on, that going on. We wanted to say hi from Pennsylvania." You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I think Knives.
Sunday.
Who is it?
Knives and I are both doing it on Sunday because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to make the trip. So I'm going to run the early part of it, and he's going to run the late part.
Perfect. So we'll have plenty of coverage then.
Cool.
Hey, we will get the link for this over on the Gun Channel side as soon as we can. The problem is I can't cut and paste easily to get this on my Caliber Corner channel through my computer, so I have to do everything through my phone. So G-Webs, man, we're not flocking to YouTube. We're taking it back to Gun Channels. We're trying to get it to Gun Channels right now.
It works.
I want to let people know it's coming over there, man. This was completely spur of the moment, man. We're not, we're trying to keep it real over on Gun Channel, so don't worry about that, man.
Scripted.
Yeah, no, this is not part of Caliber Corner. I would have posted it.
This is not gonna be one of our high quality programs that you guys are used to.
We'll make it work. And there's things that there's things we can save for later discussion if you guys want to. I just posted some topics for us to discuss and
high quality. What have you been watching?
Yeah, right.
It ain't Tuesday.
I only watch my own programming, Night Strike.
It ain't Tuesday.
It ain't Tuesday. I'll tell you that.
That's not true. Night Strike, you called me Elmer Fudd's special child in that Halloween video I made last night.
What the hell was with all that safety orange crap you were wearing?
I was going as an NRA member for Halloween.
Actually, Travis, that was me, not Night Strike.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I got you. No, that's fine. Yeah, no, I was going as an NRA member because this year they're getting tricked and not treated. So yeah.
Wow.
It was I just threw it on. I just went ahead and threw it on quickly. It wasn't like I was gonna, I was really planning.
We all know he spent weeks planning that.
This little thing here? No, just do this on.
He had that laid out in the bed for a week straight, just waiting for Halloween.
Yeah. Ever since I made that guest appearance where I was ready for the rally, I went ahead and laid that stuff upstairs. So I was gonna put the tack vest on, but I didn't want to scare the children when they came to the door. So yeah. All right, so let's keep talking about the rallies. Carlos, check in, man. What's going on in your neck of the woods?
I haven't heard. I mean, I looked at the Facebook page, and someone he looked in and said there was a $200 permit. I don't know if anybody had got that. As far as I know, and I don't know if G's in here, I don't know anybody running the Arizona side of things. So I'm going to try and go up there on the 5th. So if anybody wants to meet up in Phoenix at the Capitol, let me know.
Okay. The whole permit thing, couldn't a group of people just agree to show up and stand on the sidewalk and hold signs to raise awareness? I mean, they don't have to make.
Yeah, I think people can just go, but I mean,
just go. You're not necessarily trespassing or loitering, if you're just walking.
Yeah, the only thing I'm not so sure about is the sidewalk considered. You would have to look and make sure the sidewalk is not considered property.
Well,
sidewalks are considered public property.
You might not be able to stay on the sidewalk as long if people are walking. You can't get away.
Yeah.
You can protest on the sidewalk, but you can't obstruct.
Yeah, you can't obstruct the flow, and you can't get in the street either.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, and I might be wrong about this, but I'm fairly certain that I think it's a law that every state capital has to designate, even if it's a small parcel of land, at least a piece of land that is designated for public gathering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like in Nevada, ours isn't in front of the Capitol building. It's in front of the legislature that's next door.
Yeah, but But I think that, there is a parcel of land that they're supposed to designate without permit.
Well, at least they offer that option. So, all right, I'm just trying to get this posted up over on gun channels real quick so people can click on it if they want to. All right, continuing. Dog Body.
I thought it was up on your channel. I opened up your page and this chat is on there.
Oh, it's on Caliber. It's under the Caliber Corner page.
Yeah.
Okay, well, somebody might have posted the link for it.
Oh, wait a minute. What can we do? Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm putting it right now. It's on the main page. Oh, man, I just posted. How did that go up there? All right, we'll get it figured out, guys. Okay, moving on. Dog Body, what's going on in your neck of the woods, man?
Not too much. Just having a hard time going around kicking all these FUDs in the ass.
Oh, man, tell you what. You guys got rally stuff lined up? Things going on? You want to let the crowd know about what's going on?
We got a little bit going on. We're going to be meeting in front of the legislature, which is, it's on the same block. Literally the next building over is our Capitol building.
Okay.
But our designated area that we can do without needing a permit and insurance and all that craziness is in front of the legislature, which actually works out because our Capitol building is surrounded by trees.
Oh.
So nobody would see us. So
gotcha.
it actually works out better this way. And if you look at the YouTube side of things, we're not really doing great. We don't have a lot of people committed to coming yet. The guy who's working up north is having more success than I am down south, getting people. And he was telling me he has potentially some news people who might come, which would be great. I figure worst case scenario, I'm bringing a folding table and a bunch of chairs, and we will have our own proper round table where people aren't in it just for the money. Jab, jab, jab. Right there in front of the legislature if we have to.
There you go.
You know? So, and if possible, I don't know if I'll be able to stream it, but we'll definitely get it videoed and posted up.
Okay. I can't remember. Did you mention? Okay, I was gonna say, did you mention where you are?
I was going to say they can refresh your page, Travis. It's up on your chat page now.
Okay. All right, guys. So if you head on over to Gun Channels, it should be posted. I also put it on the link for this is on the Gun Channels main page now too. It should be there. If you guys go over there, if you refresh the main feed, so there you go. I accidentally posted. I'll delete this in a second. I accidentally reposted my dog's tactical vest video because I thought that's what was copied on the clipboard. So anyway, enough of my problems. We'll get back to the gun chat. All right. Okay.
All right. Tactical rover video.
Yeah, no doubt. Nice Strike. You are the man. You've been put in charge. You talked about this last night. Have you had any luck bringing stuff together, man? What's going on?
Well, I'm not having problems contacting people. What I am having problems with is the government. Apparently, the person we were supposed to send in for the permit had decided to take almost all week off. So they're supposed to come back tomorrow, and I don't know if we're going to get it approved or not because of short notice because they took all the damn week off.
But again, people can still gather, right? Do they allow you to gather on the around the area, or just off to the side, or without considering loitering? Or is there a business that would let you guys hang out outside the building?
On the sidewalk, but we can do that. But I don't know if you've noticed or if you know that the sidewalks in Colombia aren't that wide. They're very small. So
okay.
We'll figure something out eventually. I don't know what we're
find out with the wide night strike. Things are not compatible.
Oh, geez.
Hey, Carlos.
I'm just busting your chops tonight. Just busting your chops tonight. Don't worry.
Don't. Stop.
Don't cry. No crying.
Look, Nice Right's already edgy enough that I'm trying to compete with him, so no facial hair.
Carlos is just jealous because he can't grow a proper beard.
Someday our little boy's going to grow up. Don't talk to him like that. All right, Pink, you said you were talking. Pink, what do you guys? You guys are organized? You ready to rock?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's let me find the exact time. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the where was it? Let me find this. I just had it up. It's the West Courtyard of the Capitol building. All fees are paid. The one guy stepped up. Let me find his name. Nathan Ehas. He stepped up, paid the fees, paid the staff salary for the State House. He paid the audio video rental. He paid state troopers to come.
Jeez, that's awesome.
They sent out a request for all Ohio, firearms company to, come and help with the cost, and donate time and everything to help with the rally. So,
and you guys are ready to rock, man. That's awesome.
Yep.
Very, very cool. Very cool. Sean, you want to check in? What's going on with you guys? Are you going to be going to meet up with Matt?
Yeah, plan's going to head up on Sunday morning, but Never Enough Ammo has pretty much spearheaded everything for Texas. We've been rather fortunate where we haven't had to oppose any bizarre legislation being put up because we have a really cool governor who actually solves most of his problems with dares at the gun range. So
I've heard about this guy. Is he like in a wheelchair or something? And he will straight up like challenge you.
He has been known to take $10 from Senator Ted Cruz in a shooting competition at the gun range.
I love it.
I've met them both, so they both confirm the same thing. Ted Cruz lost, and Greg Abbott won. And the first thing he asked Senator Ted Cruz is, how does it feel to lose to a guy in a wheelchair? It's hilarious.
I'm sure the first question was, where's my money?
Yeah.
So, my plan is to get
that
there on
actually told the
Sunday.
truth? Wow.
But if we can't make it for any reason, I'll be hosting the Sunday morning part of Gun Channel's chat. And for anybody who's actually live on site for any of your state's representatives at any of your state capitals, I'll be providing links all morning, and you can check in from there, and we'll definitely broadcast you.
Let's see. I've got something popping up on the internal chat we'll address. We'll get to this in just a second here. Heavy, what is going on in your neck of the woods, man? Man, you got like half the Gun Channel's family going with you, right? I mean, you guys are either in Texas or Arizona. I feel like I need to move.
Well, okay. Angry's been kind of heading it up because I've been working a lot lately. I was kind of hoping he'd jump in, but he evidently is not jumping in. I guess he's still waiting to see if Matt's going to go live. And then, yeah, it's going to be me, G-Webs, and Jimmy, and Angry. We're going to head up to the state capitol and probably meet up with Carlos since he's going to be in the area.
Yes, sir.
And we've got out some word to some gun stores, but we contacted AZCDL, or actually I should say Angry did, and we got kind of turned away. They were saying it was probably because it was a very impromptu thing. They sent him an email saying the kind of support that they would be willing to give him, but the email was blank. So I'm not sure what's going on with anybody else out here. I'm just kind of hoping people decide to show up.
Yeah. Well, man, we got to bring it together. We'll see what happens. I hope so. All right. And Triple D, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
Nothing really a whole lot different than what's happening in your neck of the woods, I guess. We're, both of us in the same state. I did want to mention one thing. I don't know how many people from Nebraska are listening. I don't know that this applies in any other state. But NFOA, the Nebraska Firearms Owners Association, did have on one of their chats I saw posted just a reminder, in the great state of Nebraska, if it's a political event, concealed carry is prohibited. So I don't want to see anybody breaking any laws. The irony is we're getting together for the Second Amendment, and we can't even exercise our right to carry at this event. But aside from that, man, I don't really have a whole lot else to throw out there right now.
Yeah.
Well, you said concealed carry was...
I think it's 0 weapons on state capital.
I don't know what
that's pretty much standard in most places. So.
Well, and see, they're going to be doing building tours. They do that every Sunday at 1 o'clock. So people will be going in and out. Plus, that's going to be our only access for restrooms. Because if you've been to Lincoln around our capital, there's really nothing. There's no bathrooms nearby. We'd either have to have stuff brought in, or we could use facilities that are on site. And they've got plenty of restrooms in the capital. So if people want to go in and out, they won't be allowed to carry in and out.
Hey, I will say, other than gun channels and YouTube and stuff like that, in Pennsylvania, go check out the PAFOA, Pennsylvania Firearms Association. All right.
Definitely. It's these little guys that are making it happen, which I think is really cool. It's really, really cool. Okay, there's a few questions, a few things going on in the side chat here. Who's reading SHTF story time? We're gonna leave that for Matt. I mean, that's his baby, so we're gonna let him hammer that out. Again, we're just gonna talk about some of the issues, some of the things going on tonight. There's another one this kind of comes up, and this is really starting to affect me right now too. And after listening to the Monday night chat with Matt, I wish I would have been in on that one, guys. I'm usually not there for the Monday nights, but after listening to it, why are they playing anti-gun ads before a lot of the videos now? Because these anti-gun groups know that they've got a foothold with our gun channels, with our videos, and so they're the contributors, they're the sponsors that are going to YouTube right now, throwing down wads of cash, Moms Against whatever, and Moms Against Humanity, is that what they're called? I don't know, but anyway, they're putting down the cash for these ads. That's why you're seeing anti-gun ads popping up. I know it's so ironic, the stuff that you see pop up before a lot of these videos, and I don't know if they're directing who they get to go against, what style of video they're being advertised on, or what. Because people are saying, why are these anti-gun videos popping up or commercials popping up on before, like Yankee Marshall, for instance? And that's one of the things about it.
I'll tell you what, too, though. Honestly, the way I look at it is, if they want to spend their goddamn money on advertising, they can advertise all they want in front of me, and I'll just blow it off. Let them waste their money on me. That's fine.
I mean, what percentage of gun viewers are really going to be swayed after watching a Moms Demand Oxygen commercial, before a gun videos pop up? I mean, seriously, let's be honest here. I mean, I don't know what you're right. That's a good point. Let them waste their money. That's fine with me, man. Not a problem.
There ain't nobody. There's nobody watching Yankee and Matt and you and some of the other real big guys that give a shit about what the ad is. If it's anti-gun, they just blow right past it. So if they want to spend the money on it, let them go. I don't think it's gonna make a whole lot of difference. I mean,
are you sure about that? I mean, we
consider
this from our perspective of guys from gun channels watching gun channel guys. But what about the person who's not a gun channel guy who ends up on, say, Matt's channel or Yankee's channel, like Matt's channel? I found Matt's channel years ago because of like a prepping backpack video, like what to put in your backpack. And, not necessarily everybody who ends up on one of our videos is a super hardcore gun guy to start. So
no, I believe that.
You or me to be anti-gun, but maybe somebody who's going there like, oh, like, do I need a gun for home defense? I don't know. I don't have any guns, but maybe I'm considering a gun for home defense. And then they see this like Mom Demand, some me time. And suddenly like, oh, well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't get the gun now. That's the real problem, right?
Most people who are considering buying a gun for the first time heard all these stupid little arguments, and they're trying to decide what they want to do. I would hope. And most people just see an ad, and then they wait till it skips, and then they skip the damn video. They skip the damn
well,
I think the gun community is a little different also. I think that most people already have predetermined whether they agree with gun control or anti-gun control. Are they pro-gun or are they anti-gun? And I think they're already they know that before they go to one of these channels. I mean, I don't think a commercial is going to sway someone one way or the other.
No, I mean, I would hope that, I have a pretty good chance of dragging in non-gun. I mean, if you're looking for fucking meatloaf recipe or something and mine pops up, I'm hoping that you watch that, and then, you start looking through all my other stuff, and you say, oh wow, this guy's into guns. I don't know. I feel like it's less of a risk than maybe they think it is. They think they put an ad there, it's anti-gun, and they're like, we're gonna get them. I don't know that that's the case as much as they think.
I don't either. I know that no matter what I'm watching, whether it's a music video on YouTube or anything, if an ad comes up, I'm skipping it. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just, and a lot of people these days are using ad blockers anyway. So
yeah, I don't even see them.
Let's see, to me, I mean, personally, I just think the fact that you're seeing those ads specifically on gun channel videos proves that YouTube's philosophy of non-directed ads is all bullshit. They've been saying for years.
I agree with that. Yeah,
they're proving that. Oh no, see, they totally could have marketed all the gun channels and everything and still made money. They didn't need to adpocalypse everybody about not being advertiser friendly when they're doing controlled direct advertising. It's not algorithm like they try to claim.
No, and adpocalypse affected everybody. Like I've got friends that are gaming streamers, and they all got hit by it too.
And the concept of adpocalypse was wrong anyway, because their whole thing is like, oh, this content's not suitable for advertisers. Well, I already clicked on it's bullshit because I already clicked on the video. I already wanted to see the video, and you showed the ad in front. It's not like I wanted to see your ad, and then I got offended that video is there. Right?
And that's my point.
Their whole logic was asked backwards to start. We know Ad Apocalypse was targeted at us.
Yeah,
Well,
because it was selective.
Yeah, it was targeted at a couple groups, but that's my point, is that their whole argument of, oh, our ads but based by algorithm, we have no control, it blows their whole thing out of the water because they're clearly using directed advertising, which they claim they don't.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of the advertisements that I see in front of my videos, they're related directly with what I'm, you know, pushing, whatever product I'm talking about or whatever I'm reviewing. So obviously something's looking at something and coming up with the advertisements that we see. So I don't know.
Yeah. So why would a bunch of gun guys, if they were using algorithm advertising like you're talking about, where it's showing you ads based off of your interests, then there's no way a pro-gun guy who follows all pro-gun channels is going to get an anti-gun ad. It totally goes against their algorithm claim.
Well, I think the claim, right, this is the bullshit, right? The claim is, oh, well, we don't physically control. No one's sitting there under the hood saying, assign this to this and this to this. But they are. They're writing an algorithm to achieve a desired result. Yeah, no one's physically assigning ads. That's their claim, right? That's why they're saying, oh, we can't control what it is. Well, they can control it. Of course they can control it. They control it with writing their algorithms and changing with their algorithm search and how they classify things and all the smart AI under the hood. They're just saying that, oh, well, we didn't physically assign that to you. You're like, that's kind of a roundabout argument, you know?
They might not have physically assigned it, but they wrote the code that did assign it.
Exactly.
That's just arguing semantics.
Well, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. That's exactly what they're doing. I'm just saying it's semantics and it's petty political bullshit.
You know, what's funny about the whole YouTube thing is everybody's getting dinged. I mean, you guys have heard this a million times. I mean, I'm basically numb to it right now. You know, I mean, every channel from every type of genre and type is getting nailed right now. And eventually there won't even be a YouTube because there won't be any videos left that that are going to be shown, not to mention the 3 strikes and you're out. Now, I want to say something again, just like what I want to echo Matt's sentiments from Monday night. If my channel ever disappears, I'm over on VidMe. So that's where you got vid.me. That's where you can find me. I know you guys, a lot of you have channels over there too. If any of us get booped off, get taken off YouTube, you know, that you guys know you can find us over there. You can find us over at gunchannels.com. You can find our page there. You can find a lot of our video and uploads there and in the feed and so on. So we're going to be in a few places where you can find us no matter what happens. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just like Matt. Every day I wake up and I check my channel and I'm nervous because one, I'm expecting every video in my collection to get demonetized, which if it does, it does. There's nothing I can do about it. And two, that I don't have a channel anymore. I mean, every day I wake up, it's like, okay, is it there? While it's loading, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, is my channel still there? And I don't care about the money. They can demonetize my videos, but I put a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of my life into getting the videos uploaded that I've done. And to me, that's a big deal. And
well, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know about how the rest of you feel about this, but it's sort of as a fuck you to YouTube. I've sorry if I'm cussing and getting you demonetized.
It's gonna get demonetized anyway. Don't worry about it. They demonetize everything.
So I typically do gun videos on Thursdays, and what I'm doing now is I upload my actual gun video of the shooting and everything to VidMe, and then I just make a video talking about it on YouTube, directing people to VidMe.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
That's pretty clever.
You can't give me a strike if I never showed it on your platform.
I can say that I have not been hit with the YouTube strike yet.
Yeah.
Well, I had a channel long before this channel existed where I used to talk and help guys from the bodybuilding and powerlifting world, and I lost that channel because of strikes. And when they took that channel out, it was all on stuff from videos that were several years old.
I could use that right now.
You
what,
need
some
help,
protein bars or what? You gonna go pump some iron or what?
I could use some
steroids. Will do it quickly.
Well,
yeah, there you go.
Look, I'm just gonna say, alternative supplements was primarily what my videos were about, and you know, I have a background in all that kind of stuff. So
send me the masters.
I used to help a lot of guys particularly guys who had done it wrong and then were paying the consequences. So it was supposed to be like a recovery channel. And I literally had videos up for like 3 years and never had a problem. And then all of a sudden I had 3 strikes in a week and my channel was gone.
What?
because of videos that were years old where I wasn't talking in code enough. Basically is what it was. And I didn't get I tried to appeal. I didn't get a chance for an appeal. Never got a response on it. And yeah, that basically killed my old channel. So I went. Nothing they do to kill channels surprises me.
So I have a couple points on this. One, have any of you guys heard Stan Lee talk about back in the day with the comic code seal on Spider-Man?
Oh yeah.
And Stan Lee's told the story many times, and unfortunately we don't have recourse like this, about how back in the day they had the censorship of comics, and he wanted to do an anti-drug like Spider-Man, and it violated the comic code just because the topic of drugs was in the comic. And so it's published without that one issue, without the comic code seal of approval on his cover. So unfortunately, we don't have a recourse like that because we're playing in their sandbox. But that leads me to point number 2, which gets down to, you know, your First Amendment rights. And I want to like hear what you guys have to weigh in on this, because we were kind of trying to talk about, you know, what does this mean in terms of, you know, legalities and things like that. And so I brought up this, I mean, it's an ongoing court case, but this is just the Wikipedia page. And that is the Masterpiece Cake Shop versus the gay couple who, you know, the cake maker refused to bake the cake. And so far, twice the cake maker has been been told that he had to make the cake, to the point at which he shut down his bakery because he's not going to do it. Now, I don't, you know, what your opinions are on making, you know, gay rights or, you know, making the cake here. Could this affect this sort of thing, right? Where it comes down to, the question is, when do businesses have the right to refuse you service?
Anytime they damn well please.
Anytime they want. That's right.
Yeah, I'll chime in on this. As far as the letter of the law goes, any vendor, any merchant has the right to refuse service. However, because of social justice warriors and snowflakes, that has become what you're citing an example of, right? And it's like, there is this very blurred line where a business owner or a religious person or anybody with any ingrained morality is no longer allowed to hold their ground, because the court of public opinion will blur that line, and that death sentence from the court of public opinion will essentially bankrupt you.
Right.
Because even though you're in the right, financially, you're going to take such a hit that you can't endure that fight, and then you end up screwed. I mean, I brought up this point a lot. We talk about this on the Daily Gun Show. We bring this up on the Early Watch all the time. Any business has the right to refuse service. I don't have to take your money. I don't have to forfeit my profits or my product to you just because you're willing to buy it. I could just say, look, I don't want to sell it to you. But because of the way that the media is structured and the way that the social media is structured and the way that just feel-goodism is structured, can I endure the fallout from masses of those people holding it against me rather than just sticking to my ground and just say, look, this is my right. This has always been this way. And there's nothing I can do about it.
I think one of the dumbest things a business can do is tell them no, and this is why. Just say, nope, sorry, unable to do it, booked up. Move on.
Right.
I can't complain at that point in time.
Okay, so I agree 100% with Sean, right? Super libertarian, you guys, you know, we all have talked about our politics to death in the last 2 years. So I get that point. I totally agree. But one, Google is not a very libertarian company. Two, if this goes through, then there's court precedents, at least in some terms. You know, I don't know how far you can draw that out, right? Because the Civil Rights Act, as far as I understand, doesn't cover gay rights, but they are trying to extend this to that. So let's take the specific example of Mac last week or 2 weeks ago making a video that basically just says, oppose House Bill H3999. Can something like this be used as a way of saying, like, look, hey, you guys can't censor, you know, opposing viewpoints just because you're a liberally owned company?
No, it doesn't. This is their house, their rules. They can do what the hell they want. See, look,
but there's
and
plenty
even
of
if you
precedent
could
that
try
shows
to
that's
get
not the
that kind of,
truth, as much as we would like.
even if you could get that kind of support to go after them, do you really want the federal government stepping in and start saying, well, because of this, you guys can't do this? Because then they can turn that shit against us as well.
That's
The
that's exactly right. If you
whole
be
thing,
very careful when you ask for precedent because it can go either way.
exactly. And then the whole thing is to find another platform, and other people are working on it. And when they get the platform up and running, everybody's going to jump ship, and YouTube's going to continue to lose money. And that's probably a main reason behind ad revenue, the adpocalypse thing, is because didn't Google buy YouTube because it was hemorrhaging money?
No.
Yeah, Google bought YouTube for multiple reasons. One of them was as a write-off corporately. But the big reason why is at one point, Google was the #1 search engine in the world. YouTube was the #2 search engine in the world. So you're combining both of them, and you're getting, with YouTube, it does lose money, but you're also getting billions and billions of eyes every day to market things for.
You guys are mistaking YouTube with AdSense. Google bought AdSense, and then they took over YouTube.
Yeah, but
There's
they bought
difference.
YouTube because
They
it's a
took over
search
the
engine.
marketing firm.
Yeah, they bought YouTube because you have 1 billion viewers a day.
Right, but they already had the rights to AdSense, which funds YouTube. You see, the thing is it's really hard to fight a corporate entity as large as Google/YouTube/AdSense, because the problem is they're first. They're the first ones. There are no case studies before YouTube, before Google, because they're the first ones to create it. And because they're there first, they set the rules. And now it's really hard for the new upstart to try to dethrone the king, because the king owns AdSense. Until you can get enough corporate sponsors or private entities to back the new guy, AdSense is still king. And that's what's so difficult. It's hard to dethrone Google because they own AdSense. If you have enough private entities backing the new guy and making AdSense less valuable, then you can dethrone the conglomerate power. But because
But the
they're
problem
first,
with that
they
is
set the
they're also
rules.
getting billions of views on YouTube. So very
Right.
few are going to jump
Exactly.
from AdSense.
And even if you've got the new guy, and the new guy's got a great platform, it's trying to pry the audience from what's already established. Like I said this before earlier today in the Daily Gun Show. If you can get like 700 million people out of YouTube to all of a sudden shift to VidMe, that's going to get Google's attention. And Google's going to sit there and go, what the hell, YouTube? We just lost 700 million viewers. That's 700 million clicks less that AdSense can get money
The
from.
problem is the gun guys alone can't swing that kind of weight.
Exactly. But the thing
Right.
is if we can get a large proportional shift like that to force YouTube to change policy, we can't change, or we can't add options that would force change. You see, you have to force them to change by hitting them in the wallet. And right now, the gun community alone cannot do that.
Well, and the reality is, too, I mean, if you look at a lot of these things where there's one dominant player, it's normally not the case where one large competitor is just going to spring up and take half the business away. It's going to start out as the death. Well, no, but it's going to start as death by 1,000 cuts. Like, yeah, it'll be VidMe and this place and that place and that place, and maybe 10 alternatives, and none will in particular, be a big threat to Google, but 10 together will start to, take a little bite out, and then slowly those 10 will start to kind of, the thing merge together into something that's competitive. But it'll take
actually what's more likely to happen is Google go, they're taking some of our money. Yeah, let's go buy them.
Hey guys,
exactly. Because if you look at Vimeo, before they were, okay, there's VidMe, right? But you remember when like recording artists would put things on Vimeo?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Vimeo videos are all over YouTube, because what happened was the fans watched the Vimeo videos, they strayed away from YouTube, and YouTube goes, holy shit, we just lost a bunch of viewers and we lost a bunch of ad revenue. What happened? And they're going to say, hey, Vimeo was this new service that all the recording artists go to, and they've got all the market share. So what did YouTube do? They bought Vimeo.
They bought Vimeo, yeah.
Exactly. So now you've got VidMe, which has already been admitted to be sort of floundering because of bad management. But if that could recoup its losses and get their crap set up straight and get like sponsorship support, like say Full 30, but on a bigger scale, that would affect YouTube to the point where they say, hey, we're losing money. We lost a lot of viewers because this level of content we were restricting. And now they're voting with their dollar by voting or viewing somewhere else. What do we got to do to fix this? They're going to say, well, we have to allow what they're putting out there. And they'll say, okay, well, even if we do that, how do we get their money back? And they'll say, well, you've got to buy it now. You got to force their hand by changing policy and then making them buy what they lost and then sticking to it contractually.
Right, and I think again,
that's not what's going to happen, though. That's not what's going to happen.
No, it happened with Vimeo.
Hey, Travis is trying to cut in.
No, guys, they're begging us to quit talking about ad revenue in the chat right now. So I think we're gonna. I mean, this is big. It's a big deal because it's gonna affect the channels you're currently watching. It's gonna make a lot of them disappear. It's gonna destroy the media gun community is what it's gonna do. So that's why it's a big deal. But I mean, like I said, it's people are saying we're yeah, and it's probably my fault.
The average viewer who are not content creators don't care.
I know.
And it sounds bad. They don't care.
Can I touch on something? Go back real quick to the bakery for a moment, because I've been making a promise to myself. If they finally settle and that bakery has to make a cake, I plan on shaving my head. I need to find someone's wife or girlfriend who's willing to shave her head, and I want to go into a gay bakery, and I would like to order a very offensive cake.
You know what the easiest solution to that is that's not a problem. I'll bake your cake for $5,000.
Well, I agree with you, but my point is, I'd like to turn the tables on them.
The thing is,
exactly.
It's not
I hear what you're
about
saying.
ad revenue. See, I know people are tired of hearing about it. It's not about average ad revenue for us, the content creators. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the sponsors paying the ad revenue, losing views because the content creators have left the platform. And then they're going to say, wait a minute, why are we losing so many views? And they're going to say, because the content creators left. And they're going to say, why did the
I would
content
like to
creators
think
left?
that no matter where we went, the people that watch our stuff, they will follow us, and they don't really care where we are.
Well, yeah, but see,
I'd
the
like to
viewers
think
will
that. I'd
follow
like
us.
to think
That's
that.
the whole thing. The viewers leave, the content creators have gone elsewhere, and then YouTube looks at their analytics and go, why did we lose like 700,000 views? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter about us.
Oh, I agree with you, but I think this conversation is probably better for a lobby chat, not for Travis's live stream.
Actually, no, it's great for a Clovertac Thursday night chat.
Yeah.
There we go. No, it's all good.
You know,
okay. This is also popping up in the chat. I don't know if you guys heard now. There was a shooting at a Colorado Walmart in Thornton, Colorado, which is about 4.5 hours west of where I live, and it happened about an hour ago. And there's already some video footage that's starting to pop up on there.
Posted the link on the internal like an hour
yeah,
ago.
All I have to say on that is, how's that gun control working out for you, Colorado?
Well, I mean, there you can carry, you can conceal, but they have mag capacity.
15 round capacities. How's that helping you out?
Probably not. Now, I want to say right now, they're saying it's not an active shooter situation, so we're not talking. It's not turning into like a. It wasn't right now. They're saying it's not a terrorist attack. Of course, we have no idea what the truth is going to be when it all comes out. But right now, they're just saying one person's dead and one person's injured. From the latest news that I'm seeing on it,
it's already not considered an active shooter situation anymore. It's already over.
It's been resolved.
Yeah,
the shooter dead or what?
No, right now. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. They're not releasing anything right now. Nobody's
probably been detained, I bet.
God, let's cross our fingers and hope that a concealed carrier put them down.
Please,
well,
we have substitutes in your last name.
Let's just keep in mind.
Let's
just keep in mind this wasn't a Walmart, so this could just be a trailer park feud from behind it. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it says on so on Fox News they have it as a subheadline, and it says 2 dead, 1 injured. So just a few things. The body count isn't high enough. People won't even know. This won't even be on the national news sites by the morning.
And this ended 55 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about it in the chat, and they wanted us to talk about it and see what's going on. But right now, they're not saying that it was a terrorist attack. So we want to kind of confirm that at this point if we can.
Witness said 2 slow pops from the front checkout area, and then about four more shots rang out a little faster. So I mean, this could have been a dispute, or domestic dispute, gang violence. You don't know.
No, this is why you don't cut at customer service when you're at Walmart.
Yep, yeah.
That's an awful thing to say, but I'll tell you, you know what, anymore, and that's, first of all, that's another reason why you need to heal, all right? Because you don't know when somebody's going to go off on you. I mean, you might accidentally bump their car with your card, and then they come out and they want to kill you. I mean, that's what the situation's become, you know?
This could have been that she didn't take her return. You don't even know.
You know what? I would not be surprised. I've got a very close family member that works at a Walmart, and the stuff that you hear, it's unreal how human beings act. These
maxi pads said extra absorbent. What the hell?
That happens. That happens. People flip out and start throwing stuff and screaming. I mean, it is ridiculous, man. I mean, you got to wonder what's wrong with people already. So yeah.
Well, Walmart takes back anything. You can sit there and go buy like a slow cooker or something like that, use it over the holiday season, and take it back, say it didn't work right, and they'll take it. So, I mean, that's what a lot of people do also.
Yeah. All right, now, guys, the other big piece of news that's going on, the New York City attack and terrorism. Okay, so can you guys fill me in on the details? I know about it. I know what's happened, but in the last 24 hours or like the last 12 hours, I have not looked up anything. So what is the situation right now? What do we know?
Here's what we know. Uzbekistan immigrant brought in by Chuck Schumer's bullshit lottery hit 8 people on a bike trail. There's no blood on the truck. He got shot once in the stomach, and yet his mugshot looks perfectly fine. And the liberal media is covering up the fact that this is a radical Islamic terrorist piece of shit.
Who also slammed into a school bus full of special kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we know.
Yeah,
they're hiding the fact that he is an Uzbekistani radical Islamic terrorist. They don't want to say that because it does not fit their demographic. They
had a note that said like "Long live ISIS" or some shit, right?
Yeah, and I can tell you for a fact that Bill de Blasio's Twitter got shut down twice because of the number of people who tweeted him going, "Hey, jackass! A gun stopped a madman. Your plate, jackass." They just inundated him with that.
Well, the good news is he wasn't smart enough to get a real gun, so he wasn't that good of a criminal.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard he would have had airsoft.
He had a BB gun and a paintball gun, so he was he was not the best, thank God.
You know what's funny about all this? I was listening to a guy. They were interviewing this guy in the street. You might have seen this interview. It was on CBS, and he was talking about what happened. And he was telling the reporter, "No, this was not a road rage incident. This was not one person mad at somebody else. This was straight up. This was somebody who knew what they were doing." He was telling this to the reporter, and then he goes, and this is what really blew my mind. I think I actually physically responded to the TV when I was watching this. He goes, "I saw the guy get out with the gun, and all I could think is, will somebody stop this guy?" And I'm thinking, well, you can't conceal in your state, so I mean that's your answer right there. This guy was walking around, circling around in an intersection for who knows how long with the gun in his hand. Now, granted, it was a BB gun, but in that kind of a situation, you're not going to know that. The guy's walking around. He gets out of a
video. I saw that. That guy had plenty of time. He was wandering around.
Yeah.
He did look deranged, like somebody with an issue, right? And I've got a dichotomy going on right now. I know many law enforcement officers, and I've asked them this several times in the last 24 hours. Are you trained to put down the perpetrator until they stop moving, or you just take the one shot and then move up blindly to try to apprehend him? And every officer I talked to said, you keep firing until the target is neutralized. This guy shot one time and hit him in the abdomen and stopped. It is his discretion to continue firing or not.
Well, it was a New York trigger, so maybe he was like still trying.
I commend him for apprehending the suspect to find out if they can interrogate him to find out if he's part of a cell. But part of me still thinks he's an idiot for not making sure he was definitely put down.
Well, especially like if this is a terrorist, you don't know if he's he's got a bomb, what he's got going on. Right?
Which is exactly why you put him down so he can't set it off.
Well, Carlos is right. It is New York. So he could have.
No, I'm not going to
triggered
put that
problems.
stipulation of bullshit behind there. It's
Hold
just,
on.
I talked to 6 law enforcement officers in 4 different states, and they all said the same thing. We are trained to neutralize the target until they are no longer moving.
Hold
If
on.
they don't
There's
So they're
want
no
to do
longer a
that,
threat.
that is their
There's also the
discretion.
fact
That's right,
that
yeah.
they have to
Ghost
put 7
said it
rounds in a 10-round magazine. So
You're just trying to be funny with New York laws. I'm being serious. They're trained to neutralize a target. They
Yeah, I
can
gotta-
choose not to. And this guy chose not to. And I can respect him for not doing that because he wanted to question the person to make sure he wasn't part of a bigger cell. But I'm still a little bit pissed off by the fact that this guy got away with killing 8 people and he was still fresh enough to take a mugshot where he looks perfectly fucking fine.
I agree. I mean, I think most, to your point, most law enforcement agencies basically teach that you basically keep firing until he drops out of your hard focus on your front sight, right? Basically until the guy drops to the ground, you keep firing and you reassess. And
No. I talked to 6 LEOs in 4 states. They said you put him down because there are too many instances where a cop stops shooting, approaches the perp plays dead, waits till the cop gets within earshot of him, and then plugs 2 in the cop's head.
Well, yeah, there's
he
that.
goes
There's
away,
that one,
and the cop doesn't go home.
Was it Art Coates or whatever? The officer got shot with the 22 and it went through his vest and he died. I mean, that was an older one. I've seen that one.
Right.
Yeah,
they don't take the risk because somebody's going home, and usually the LEO wants to be the guy who does that.
I got a buddy that's a cop, and what Ghost said is exactly what he says. He says you shoot until the threat is gone. You shoot to stop the threat, and the cop it might be 1 bullet, it might be 2 mags, but whatever it, he's taught that you shoot until the threat is no longer there.
Right. And I'm 50-50 on
that's
it.
why you always see all these chases where they're shooting 40, 50 shot. The liberals are always like, well, he shot 40, 50 times at this guy. Well, yeah, that's everybody emptying their mags until that threat is stopped.
Yeah, that's 5 guys dropping 10 rounds.
Exactly.
Well, Sean, I want to say I agree with you in regards to I wish this fucker had died. That's just my take on it. He killed 8 people. Fuck him. Though, if it makes you have any sort of recourse, know that at least this way, because of his ideology, because now he's been taken prisoner, it's far worse torture for him.
No, I'm cool with that because he failed. You're right. I'm cool with that.
I'm very okay with that because
I'm all for a public hanging personally.
Because in his mind, now since he didn't die in the act according to his ideology, now that he has to, he gets the death sentence as a prisoner.
Yep.
He gets no redemption. There's
Right,
no
and I
redemption
agree
for
with
prisoners. So I like that idea of it.
I'm even cool with the fact that this officer had the wherewithal to restrain himself, because if they catch this guy and they interrogate this guy and they find out he's part of a 3-man hit group and those other
let's
2
get the
guys
other
get
2.
spooked out, that's cool. I'm not mad that the cop did this. I'm just 50-50 on it because they're trained to do one thing, but they have the option to do the other. This one did the other. I respect this officer. I think he's perfectly cool within his bounds to do what he did. It's just this guy killed 8 guys. I don't know if I could exercise that restraint.
Was he a rookie police officer? Was he fresh on the streets? He wasn't, because I heard people say he was, but I don't know. I'm just not that would affect a guy's decision, but you never know.
He was new to the turf.
He's new to that area. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So to play devil's advocate, and this is just for discussion reasons. Don't think that this, but for discussionary purposes, do you think he took 1 shot and quit because he was scared to kill the guy?
No, because if you look at the crime scene,
I don't know.
He actually fired 7 shots.
There
are markers all over the ground.
Well, shit, if he had a 1911, that means he couldn't reload.
Well, maybe.
Maybe that's
one.
Maybe that's
one was
problem number 2.
I mean, I'm not holding anything against this guy. This man did his job. He's a hero in my book.
Oh, sure, yeah. Like I said, it's just for discussion. Okay, since he had 7 shots, only hit him once, that's a big problem too.
That's problem number 2. Right.
I'll just say it. For devil's advocate reasons.
One of the things that somebody brought up too that I think is kind of sad, and it happened not long ago, like a year or 2 ago. This cop pulled over a guy and got him out of the vehicle. The guy got, up in the cop's face. The cop drew his weapon but didn't shoot. He said afterwards, he said, I was scared to shoot him because I didn't want to be the next cop on the news that killed a black man. That guy beat the cop almost to death, took his gun, and the cop would have died if somebody hadn't driven down that road and just saw him laying there. But being a cop's not easy, man. I mean, that's a hell of a decision that has to go through your head. It's a shame that had to go through his head,
That was the kind of the point that I was getting to is
that's what made me think about it.
This fool killed 8 people, so he deserved to be shot and killed by that cop. But for that split second, we don't know what was going through that cop's head. I'm gonna shoot this guy once. Do I want to take the second kill shot? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
One hit, he emptied the mag.
Okay.
I'm going to hop out because I'm going to let a fellow Texan in, so I'll see you guys.
There we go. Hopefully we can get Matt over here. Matt did chime in with the super chat. I want to get this one out right now. He says, I know we're having a serious discussion right now, but I'd like to take a break to say Time Warner Spectrum, go F yourself. So there we go.
I'll make room for you, Matt. It's all yours, dude.
There we go. I was going to say it. Someday I'll do it. Someday I'll make this in,
Dude, I had that. I had Time Warner, and it was the worst internet I've ever had. Worst internet ever.
I don't mind dipping out too to make room for Matt. If you guys want to stay,
I don't mind. I can drop out.
Matt, if you're listening right now, I sent you the invite via Gmail a while ago, so check your email. It should be there.
Join in on your phone.
Yeah, if you can click on the link, it'll be in your email. Just jump in and join in. So
I'd be more than happy to dump out so that Matt can get in here, guys. Just let me know.
I tell you what, I haven't really been contributing much. I'll jump out and keep listening.
All right, Triple D.
Pawnery already jumped, so Pawnery already
we got room now, so I guess we can allow a few more guys in. But Matt, if you're out there, man, you want to come in and bring up anything important you want to bring up, dude? Let's get you over here, Matt. Matt, I'll send you a link through Gun Channels real quick too. Like I said, this is your baby, so I wanted to open this up to you. G-Webs, if you're watching right now, man, we got an open spot for you if you want to jump in. You guys can come in and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Anything you think that's important that we need to bring out, especially before Sunday. So, Matt, I'll go ahead and send you an invite right now so you can join in if you want to.
Matt's going to probably just come in here and ruin it by wanting to talk about food or something.
No, I'm cool with the food chat, whatever. Like I said, I had no.
I'm pretty sure he's wanting to talk about Time Warner cables.
And you know what? I've got them for Spectrum, and it'll just drop. You'll be using it 1 minute, and boom, it's done. And then you call them up and go through the whole process of trying to get to an operator to report it, and then it says, "Oh, there are heavy outages in your area." Okay, 25 minutes ago, I would have liked to have known that.
Yeah.
And then the sad thing about it is when it does go down, they'll tell you, "Oh, it's the wiring in your house." I'm like, "Okay, well, it works every day, and now it just stopped. We didn't have any lightning storms or anything." One time they told me, they said, "We can't send a person out unless we have at least 3 reports of an outage." I said, "Well, hold on. I'm going to go take my phone and go get my neighbors." And they checked in with their accounts. I had 3 people do it, and they sent out a tech that night. So, Spectrum is it's a necessary evil sometimes.
You're not important enough to send someone out. You got to get multiple people that are important.
Yeah, there was a survey. There was a survey on Twitter a while ago. Would you rather go to the DMV or call your cable company? And the DMV won.
My DMV isn't bad. I'm in and out in like 15 minutes.
All right, guys, we got Foose is going to join in here with us. Is Matt in? I'm looking at like 4 windows right now. Hey, Matt's here. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Foose is on his way right now. Matt, you have the forum. Please enlighten us, dude. This has been an interesting evening, dude. We've been talking about everything, so go ahead, man.
I tried to help. I just wanted to
He did. Night Strike did a lot. He was trying to help me get this shit straightened out, and it was just all fucked up. And to call my cable company, and it's them. It's them the whole damn time.
Which is what I kept telling you before at the beginning of the conversation.
Except the problem was I was having
cable company. You pay for their service, and it's always perfect.
Yeah, it usually is. I usually don't have a problem. It's the whole reason I use them, but whatever. I don't know. It's been a clusterfuck of a night, man. So I've been going back and forth on my phone. Yes.
With Night Strike giving you tech help, how much cat porn did you accidentally download?
Well, because I didn't have access to the internet, only about 15 gigs.
I'm surprised you even got that much.
Yeah. No, Night Strike was trying to help me out, and it was just, it was a whole fucking thing. But, interesting night. I might do a chat tomorrow before Yankees. Just to, you know, I mean, the thing's still there. It's still live. It still shows that it's waiting to be turned into a live event. So maybe I'll just leave it up and do it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll
Tears
see.
during Yankees, see who wins.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Stupid.
Do you have a laptop, Matt?
I do. Yeah, I got a laptop.
Okay. What I told Night Strike earlier, I know from SHOT Show, we used my phone to use as a hotspot, and that's how we were doing our chats from SHOT Show. So as a backup in the future, anytime, just hop on your laptop, turn your phone into a hotspot, and go live that way.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. I was trying to do it on my phone. It was just horrible. It wouldn't even let me go live. I kept trying, and it was a no-go. So
You just got to go find the nearest McDonald's and just flip your laptop open and just start running it right there. You know, just sit there, eat a Big Mac, and top 5 things that buy at McDonald's live while you're running the chat.
Go F yourself from McDonald's. Like, what the hell?
Go to Whataburger. Go to Whataburger and make us all jealous, man.
Oh my God, forced advertising. Right. Go do it in the McDonald's and be like, this episode brought to you courtesy of McDonald's.
Well, that's what Quark used to do. Who in here remembers Quark? I mean, I know
Quark. Yeah.
That's what Quark used to. He would literally, when he was having problems, there was a while he usually had problems for like 2 months. He'd just go drive to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And just sit on the fucking parking lot. Do it live. He's at the drive-thru. Yeah, hold on, guys.
He'd be inside.
Yeah, can I get some Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce, please? Yeah.
Oh, can I get a McRib, please?
Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
Oh man.
Can I get a McDouble and a McChicken?
Yeah, sir, McRibs are a special limited time only. I'll wait for them.
Dude, that's like a commercial waiting to happen right there. So I'm telling you, man.
That's like the grocery store chat.
Oh, Travis, I was going to ask you, because I was going to ask you on the chat tonight anyway, because I got a message from, damn it, who was it? Somebody else who's in Nebraska that was saying I needed to. There you was that it?
John
there
Anderson?
You go.
Yeah, John Triple E.
Yeah, John. There you go. Yeah, and he's like, you got to talk to Travis about Nebraska. Everything's going awesome up here for the rally. So I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, no, what we had is there's a gal who's the president of the Nebraska Firearms Owners Association, and I said I was holding out to see if they had anything organized. They had already applied for a permit at that point, and they were already putting it together. When I was getting ready to see what I could do to get people together, and they made it happen. We have a spot reserved on the western side of the courthouse. We've got 2 or 3 representatives coming to speak. They've asked me to speak. I said I would.
Nice strike. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I mean that's.
So you mean I let somebody else do it for me, and then I just take credit?
I mean, I was maybe going to try to get a group of people together to see if they want to meet, and they got the regulations sent out to everybody. They've been posting it up on Facebook. I put it over on the national side. Patricia, the president of NFOA, has gotten the message out to everybody. So it's going to be good. I don't know how many people are gonna be there. The weather's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be 60 degrees, which will be good because last night. Here in Nebraska, it was 20 degrees and snowing, and today I got up to 65 or 70 in Lexington. So I'm hoping it's going to be either or when we're out there. So I'm going to pack like a winter coat. I'm going to pack a sweater, a light jacket, a raincoat, gloves, everything. Man, my FUD hat.
You taking your tack vest?
It's right over here. It's ready to go. Yep.
There's a tack hat and a boonie.
That's going to be if some of those University of Nebraska Lincoln students show up and they want to start spitting out the rhetoric. Yeah.
All the weather that you were getting is coming down here because it's supposed to be 78 degrees tomorrow. It's supposed to be 80. It's supposed to be 80 on Sunday up here.
The high is
where I'm going in Austin, it's supposed to be 88.
Oh man, send that our way, please, dude. It's probably gonna be snowing when I'm in the middle of giving my speech. I can imagine it right now. So,
Well, that's cool, man.
Wait 5 minutes, it'll change. You're in the Midwest.
So Nebraska is proof then that people are hearing about this and just running with it, which is awesome. Because you're talking about, what is it, the Nebraska Firearms
Owners Association, which you can join for free. There's no requirements to join it. No cost. It's open to anyone.
But that's awesome because I've never heard of them. Don't know who they are. They never contacted me. That means they just saw that this was a thing and said, "Let's do it," which is awesome.
That could be a thank you video for afterwards.
Yeah, they've got 5,000 members, so I wanted to see if they were going to pull anything together. I thought that'd be pretty cool, and they did. I mean, they got it all set up. Now we're starting a little bit later, and like I mentioned before, we can come anytime we want at 10 a.m. People will already be there, but we're going to have speakers between 12 and 2, and they're doing that because our state capitol is open on Sundays for free tours, and we'll be using their restroom facilities for our presenters and anybody that's there from the crowd.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I backed ours up in Texas an hour to 11 o'clock. Just to give some people, because I've got some people that are driving in from like fucking El Paso, and for anybody that doesn't know Texas, yeah, Travis,
like
you know what I'm talking about.
Isn't it?
El Paso.
That's in Mexico, isn't it? I don't.
It's damn near. But El Paso to Austin is the place. So I was like, okay, let's back it up to like 11, and it'll be from 11 to 1 or 11 to 2. So we're gonna a 3-hour block of time and give people a little more time. I'm going up the day before, so I'm going up on Saturday, and I'm taking my son with me. So me and my son are driving up there. And we're meeting a bunch of people. There's apparently, I've got several people. I think Jim, he's in the chat tonight. He's in your chat. I'm gonna meet him up there, and I got the guy whose radio show I was on in Austin. He owns a gun shop there, and I'm gonna meet him. He wants me to come by his gun shop, and so I think there's a few of us that are going up early, and we're gonna probably go get some drinks Saturday night. And
see, that's why he moved it to 11, so he can sleep in just a little bit longer.
No. He's going to get an extra hour. He's going to get an extra hour because it's daylight saving time jumps back to that Saturday night.
So it's actually 2 hours extra sleep he's getting.
But you got to think, he's Matt is usually up like tonight. He's usually up late drinking, and then have to get up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock.
Yeah. So trust me, I'm used to waking up. I'm used to going to bed at 11 o'clock after having drank and then waking up at 3 in the morning. So it don't bother me. That ain't no thing. But
so now you could drink till like 4 a.m.
I could. I don't want to die, so I'm probably not going to. But
hey, Matt, you got a question in the chat, dude, from Raiden556. That's a sweet name. That's like Mortal Kombat meets Call of Duty.
Shit.
Matt, who are the big channels that said they would do videos for the 2A rallies so we can get them on to make the videos already? Have we seen Hickok put one out yet? Have we seen
Hickok? Well, look. Hickok said he was going to make one. Let me paraphrase this. John said he was going to make one. John's his son, who is a friend of mine on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I've talked to him, and he said he was going to make one. He said they were going to make one. And then Such told me personally, Don, I talked to him. He said he was going to make one, but that was literally the day before he got fucking cut off of YouTube for the strikes.
Well,
so
he might be able to make one on his prepper channel, though. He still might be able to do it on his alternate. Yeah.
But at the same time, I know right now he's got a lot on his mind. If he doesn't make one, I'm not going to be like, oh, that fucking asshole, because he just fucking his channel and what he's been doing for almost a decade now is being threatened. This rally may not be the top thing on his mind, so I'm willing to give him a little leeway. But those were the two that said they were going to make videos that I haven't seen videos from yet. Like I said, Such, he has an excuse right now. Hickok, I mean, it wasn't from him, but his son spoke as if he was speaking with his father's authority when I talked to him. And
I just saw Such put out a video.
Oh, he did? Awesome.
That was already in his queue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so he had already posted one up. Yeah. Oh, awesome, cool. I hadn't seen that yet.
It was in his queue before that. It posted today, and I went out there earlier. He even had a comment on saying, "Hey, this wasn't, I have strikes and everything. This was already in my queue before I got the strikes, so that's why it was."
Okay.
Why it's showing up? Okay, that's all. So he made the video. Yeah, because he was the one that he told me he was going to make a video. John told me him and his dad were going to make a video. I've gotten contacted by other people who were like, "Hey, here's my phone number and let's talk to you," and blah blah blah. And then I haven't heard back from him.
Yeah, it wasn't a video about the rally. It was just a regular video.
Oh, regular. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no.
So.
Yeah, I'll tell you something right now, man. I'm looking at my subscription list right now. All these channels I belong to, these are any channels between like say 50,000 and 1 million subs, right? I'm not seeing anything. It's like our gun channels crew, all of us that make videos, those of us that have channels are the ones pushing this out right now. I mean, here's one. I don't want to rip on these guys. Where's a Pro 2A rally video from Classic Firearms? You know, where's a 2A video from Coleon Noir? I don't see that, even though he was all about it before he was NRA. I'm not seeing it, but it's us. I'm looking at the feed right now, and there's nothing other than those of us that are associated with gun channels that are pushing
very
this right
quiet
now.
lately.
Yeah, he put out a new one for his new season about hunting zombies with a crossbow, which is what we're all going to be getting if we lose our gun rights anyway. Maybe he's ahead of the game. I don't know. This is frustrating, guys. This is really frustrating.
Crossbows are going to be out next. I mean, you just don't need to throw an arrow at over 100 feet per second.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I mean, I'm looking at a lot of these big channels that I subscribe to. If I don't get a 2A video from these guys between now and Sunday, I will unsub and I'm done. I'm not going to waste my time with
I'll tell you what,
right?
I was very I have been very disappointed. Yeah. Very disappointed. And I mean seriously, this was something. This was literally handed to them. I literally sent out emails going, you can make it your own. Put your fucking name on it. I don't give a shit. There's literally national media attention on this. There is national conservative media that wants to promote this, that wants to back it. All it needs is people to just step up and take advantage of the opportunity and take credit for it. And nothing. It's so telling to me of how people are guarding their channels. And I understand that with YouTube doing all the shit it's doing right now, which by the way, it wasn't doing before when this started. This just happened in the last, not even week. It's been like last, 5 days. They started striking channels. But, you know, still, I don't want to put all of them down, and I don't want to pretend like I know the intentions of everybody or what all's going on. But I mean, seriously, this was handed to them. You know what I mean? There was nothing here. I was the only one, and this is not, I'm not saying this to brag because this is not a brag, but I was the only one that was like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, I had people coming out, especially after that whole James Yeager video thing, people wanting me to fail at this, right? Like people wanting me to put out a call to get people to rally for something. And I had people literally hopping on and sending me messages because they were James Yeager fans and leaving me messages on the James Yeager fucking video going, fuck you and your rally. You're going to fail. You're just a loser, all this shit. I was the only one that put my balls on the line for this, and I don't give a fuck. And some of these other channels, all they would have to do is make a 2-minute fucking video, and people would fucking just fall in line.
They'd eat up. They'd eat it. They'd eat it up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even asking for fucking credit. No, I don't give a shit. You know, give me credit for Texas or something if you want. That's fine. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. The whole point was not, hey, do something I'm telling you to do. It's, hey, let's work together and do something cool that we all want to do anyway, that we all enjoyed when we did it back in 2013. Why don't we fucking get up off our asses and do it again? And you know, everybody be a part of it. And where are the big channels doing this shit?
I think that's, you know, the people are saying in the chat, like Kevin O said out there, I was looking at the chat, you know, if you're doing gun content already, why in the hell not put out a quick little video about the rally? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't understand. I really don't. I mean,
you know,
I don't.
They can claim they're protecting their channel. They're claiming that they're protecting their content, but it speaks volumes about your character and what you really stand for. If you're not going to put out one little 30-second video saying, guys, go to a rally this weekend. I'm going to go. You need to go. That's it. What is so hard about that? You would have look at how many videos watch those channels. 4, 5, 6 million viewers total with your biggest channels. That's a lot of people you can mobilize and get the word out. I mean, I'm completely dumbfounded as to why they won't do it. And I'm gonna unsub. I'm sorry, I don't sound like a whiny little crybaby here, but you got 1.5 million viewers and you're a gun channel and you're not gonna come out in support of the Second Amendment. I'm not gonna waste my time with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I don't know what they're afraid of. YouTube already doesn't like them.
We're going to get struck down and banned anyway. We're going to be
them.
gone in a year anyway.
So what are you?
Blaze of glory, for God's sakes.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, let's say, and this was the attitude that I got from somebody was, well, if I put a video out and recommend people go do this, and then there's not a big turnout, it looks bad on me. What?
It's not about the numbers, man. Yeah.
At that point, you have the perfect scapegoat. Then you can blame me. Then give me credit for it. Say it's my fault. I don't give a shit. You can take credit for it if it works out well. You can blame me if it doesn't work out well. I don't care. That's not the point. The point is to show that gun owners can put their bullshit aside and get up off their asses. I mean, Antifa does this shit all the fucking time. They can put out a fucking call to arms and shit and go out there and get media attention and all this other bullshit and have, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people show up to fucking talk shit when they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. You know, to sit there and say, I'm anti-fascist while they're using fascism. They can have these idiots come out whenever the fuck they want. But if we as gun owners, again, we're what, 80 plus, 90 plus million strong in this country. We've been online organizing and gathering and laying down a good infrastructure on social media for 10 years at least. I mean, G-Webs has been on fucking YouTube since 2005 when it started. You know, I mean, we've put something in place and we're going to, what, get outdone by fucking Antifa? This is pathetic. The whole point was to prove we are just as good, that we can stand up and fight for our rights, that we're not the lazy fucks, you know? And I don't think we are, because outside of the big channels and outside of some issues I've had with some of these pro-gun organizations that are basically having the same attitude as these big channels, which is either, well, if it wasn't our idea, fuck it, or, well, if it doesn't turn out well, it might make us look bad if we supported it. Outside of that, you know, the people, everybody out there, dude, I've gotten no sleep. I've had no free time because so many people are messaging me. So many people give a shit. Just people, just regular, everyday, just you guys and all of us, just people that give a shit. Just want to be a part of this, want to make this thing happen, want to make this something that can mean something. And that's awesome. That's fucking amazing across the board. It just sucks that you can't get some of these bigger voices out there. You know, and that's why I say, you know, you talk about the group up there in Nebraska. That's awesome. I don't even know who that group is. But that's cool because they saw something, they saw people wanted it, they saw it meant something, and they said, let's be a part of this. That's great. That is amazing.
You know, we're gonna get the numbers we can. There are some towns out there that have more people in one city than we have in our entire state, and we have people that want to come out. I mean, and to me, if you're a gun content creator and you promote it and people don't show up, what better way to encourage people to get more active than saying, you know, would have been nice to see more of you guys out there at the rally. I was there. We were there. We had a great time. You guys missed out. You know, let's get out and do something. Let's become more active. You can encourage people to become more active if they don't go. I don't understand how that's going to hurt your brand. I mean, it's going to show your viewers that you care about them, that you care about the industry, you care about your rights. I mean, I don't know.
I don't get it. I really don't.
That you don't. And it shows that even though people aren't out there, you still support the Second Amendment, no matter if there's 1 or 1 million people out there.
Yep. By the way, real quick, I want to throw the thing. I said it in the video today, and good old Robert said it over there in the chat the other day. 2A, the original human right. I love that slogan. I latched onto that one. I want to see signs of that one, at least when I'm in Texas. Oh, I love that one. That explains it perfectly, right?
I'm debating what to put on my board that I'm going to be holding, so I think that might have to be it. Yeah.
I like it. The 2A, the original human right, because it is. Yeah. The original, the right to defend ourselves against tyranny or anybody trying to do us harm. Like, that's just inherent in our nature. You know, I love it. I love it. It's
more
a great
importantly,
message.
the Second Amendment lets you defend the First Amendment.
Exactly. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Robert, if you happen to be out there watching this chat. I don't know.
I'm going to do that on one side, and the other side I'm going to do the every second matters.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely, man. I don't know.
Travis,
yeah.
No, so you're gonna speak at the rally, and then I guess they're gonna. So I know, and I've been talking to a few people here, and Clover's not here. I asked Clover to come talk too. I wanted him to get up there and say a few words, and then I've got the guy Michael Cargill from the radio show. He's going to come speak, and I'm talking to a couple other people. So I'm trying to get lined up to speak. But I think I'm gonna. I don't know about you. I'm not even doing a speech or anything. I mean, I don't have anything lined up. If I get up there and talk, I'm just going to start talking. Because, but I know I'm going to say something at the beginning and something at the end and see who I can get to show up. But
did you invite your governor?
Yep, invited the governor, the lieutenant governor, invited a bunch of the politicians. I mean, I didn't really expect anything from it, but you know, the invite was out there. We'll see what happens. I mean, I haven't heard anything back from any of those guys, so I'm not thinking they're going to show up. But you know,
Yeah.
it was worth trying. So.
I think it's going to be a good thing. I mean, I know one thing I'm going to try to emphasize when I'm talking is I'm going to let people know, you know, in Nebraska, we have a ton of hunters, a lot of sportsmen and shooting sports people, but they got to understand that's not what it's about. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I got the right to go get a gun and go hunting. No, you have a right to go hunting, but it's not animals when it gets down to defending your family, defending yourself and your country. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the big thing. So many people, yeah.
I think a good thing to do too, like people are talking about in the chat here, is go to these guys' videos. Doesn't matter which one, the newest one, the second newest one, the third newest one, out. And just say, hey, are you going to do a video on hashtag, you know, to a rally 2017? You know, send it a couple times, comment a couple of times, and then, you know, are you going to do a video? Are you going to be there? Are you going to be there? And then on the 6th, if they don't, then ask them why they didn't. Just hound them a little bit. You know, so that they see people are like expecting them to be part of this, and why weren't they? You know.
Yep, got to put some pressure on.
That's what it comes down to, man.
Yeah. Hey, I was going to see. Yeah. I need somebody that is not going to be going to a rally. I need somebody that I trust from gun channels or somewhere, who's not going to be able to make their rally, because I know not everybody can make it. That's fine. No judgment there, man. Shit happens. So I need somebody that I trust, because what I want to do is I want to set up a constant live stream.
It's already done.
Day. Oh, it's
already done.
Oh, yep. Well, fuck it. Never mind then. So
Knives is going to do it, and Pawnery. If Pawnery can't make it, he's going to do the morning session. But Knives already said he would do the afternoon for sure.
Now wait, Sean is not going to be there in Austin?
He said he's not sure. He's planning on it, but if for some reason he can't, he'll cover the morning side of it, and then Knives will take over the afternoon.
Because I was planning on giving him a little shit there at the rally. Yeah. But
I think he's very much planning on it. But he did say earlier, didn't he, Travis? If he's not going for some reason, then he would cover the morning. But Knives already said he would definitely carry the afternoon stuff.
It would just be, if we can keep one open for the whole day, where we can all just kind of dip in and out as the day goes on, you know, keep the links out there live, and just make sure those emails or those links are all emailed out to everybody, and then throughout the day we could kind of dip in and out. And then I'll probably be.
There are 50 states, and a room holds 10. So I know we may not have somebody in every single state, but there might even be a couple going at one time.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having two.
Well, I'm probably going to be live streaming little bits at a time, you know, maybe a speech here, a speech there, you know, or just little updates throughout the day to my channel. Because I can
do little updates every 20, 30 minutes, just to come in for a minute or two. Hey, just let you know what's going on here, and then boom, you're gone.
Yep. Now I got to ask now, Ghost, I know you're set up because apparently, you know, you blow the governor or something. I don't know.
Because he's the shit.
Wow.
So you got, I know. Oh, he's like, wait, what? No, you got your stuff set up.
He's the Monica of Arkansas.
Yeah, I know. I've got Jim out there who's helping me get some PA equipment together, and then I got a backup. I went and bought one of these 600-watt pile, you know, loudspeaker things with a mic and stuff. What's everybody else doing? Or like Travis? Do you know what they're doing up there as far as like?
I believe we're going to have a podium and a mic ready to go. Triple D is going to bring a backup system with him in case we need it. As long as we gave them, I think, at least 24 hours notice, they'll get us hooked up with electricity. So that's already been taken care of. So, yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing we couldn't do is because, like, we don't need a permit unless we were going to tap into their electrical. And the problem was that we couldn't get a permit for that specific day to do that in the amount of time we needed. So it was like he basically, the guy was like the coordinator, the Capitol coordinator was like, okay, so here's the deal. If you're not going to have time to get the permit you need to get electrical and all that kind of other stuff. So if you can bring your own, I can give you the North grounds, which is huge. I don't know if anybody's not from Texas. The Capitol in Texas is the only Capitol that's actually larger than the Capitol in Washington.
It's enormous. It's beautiful.
It's fucking huge. So the north side of the Capitol, which is where we held the rallies last time, is huge and beautiful and all this kind of crap. So we'll have that, and we got it all to ourselves. We just won't have access to electrical, so we're having to come up with other ways. So I know Jim out there, if he's still out there, he was earlier. He's trying to put together a system, and then I went and bought a backup system that I have. I literally just got it today. I ordered it online and came in today.
Are you going generator, or are you going to go like battery power?
Well, it depends. I'm trying to figure out what he's got. He's a sound guy, so he's trying to see what he can figure out. He's got a generator and that kind of thing. He's going to see what he can work out with the PA system he's going to hook up. The one I got is an all-in-one kind of battery-powered 600-watt loudspeaker system.
Yeah,
and it's got
those
like
work really well too.
Yeah, it's got like a 5 or 6 hour life, like battery life on it. So
yeah, see, that's what they're providing us at the Capitol, because once again, we were the same way. If you tag into their electricity, they would charge. But she said, but we've got this battery powered podium that lasts for 6 hours. So that's what they're giving us.
Yeah, well, that's what I got. I went and bought it. I bought it on Amazon for $130, and I figured, well, shit, I can use it. It's 600 watts, man. I was looking at some of the ones they sell at like Best Buy and stuff, and it's like 50 watts for $150. I'll hop online and I can get a pile. And for anybody I know a little bit about speakers and sound equipment. Pile makes good.
It's not bad. It is. It's good, durable.
It's not high end, but it works.
Yeah.
And I got a 600 watt pile loudspeaker set up that does Bluetooth, and it'll tie in. You can plug guitars, microphones, whatever you want into it, with a 5 to 6 hour battery life, in addition to just being able to plug it in. I was like, I got that for $129.99 Amazon Prime. I was like, well, fuck yeah, So, so I'm gonna have that as a backup in case anything doesn't work out well with the generator, and that should be.
And we lost him.
Yeah, got it.
Damn Google.
Until he comes back in here, this is kind of an interesting point in the comments over here. South of the border, Panda, they're talking about what would be appropriate attire for this one. South of the border, Panda, so bring a new tack vest, only the best for Sunday. Wear a ghillie suit. Somebody's talking about wearing a Speedo. Guys, we don't want to terrify people that we want to join our side. I mean, Sean, if you're walking around with a blue Speedo and a coyote shoulder sling, I don't know, man. That might draw some.
I said in the South Carolina event part, if we can get everything set up and done, please don't wear hunter or military camo, because that gives off the wrong impression.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wear. I have a T-shirt that from LA Police Gear. My rights won't be infringed. Just got an AR on it. I'm just wearing a T-shirt. I
asked them to do that nicely. Hey. Now, people may or may not listen to me, but I can't control people. But it's just a suggestion.
You do what you can, right? Like I've been telling everybody across the board that, look, if you were going out to a nice dinner with friends or family or whatever, however you would dress and act then, that's how you should dress and act here. You know what I mean?
So a whole T-shirt, one flip-flop, and no shower in 3 weeks.
I don't know. I've been known to act. I've been known to act.
I'm gonna have to go buy some clothes then. Shit.
Yeah. All right, let's start with super chat to buy decent dress clothing for the Gun Channel's crew.
I'm going to Belt tomorrow because I don't have anything.
Just remember, guys, we just have to act like if the news people show up and they put a camera and a mic in your face, are you going to look good or bad for our cause, right? I mean,
See, I'm just trying to figure out when the last time Night Strike actually left the house. This could be a big deal for him.
Yesterday.
Going out
in the stays in the dungeon.
No, I went to the backyard.
Going to the backyard doesn't count.
No, I went to the
I'm gonna get out of here. My internet on my phone now is getting all sketchy because apparently I'm losing some bars here because I don't know, the Google spy plane's flying overhead. So
gotcha.
Anyway,
NSA.
Yeah, there you go. But no, I might actually do a chat tomorrow before Yankees just to make up for not doing one tonight. But Travis, thank you for stepping in and taking care of some shit for me. And Time Warner Spectrum, go fuck yourself. And other than that, man, let's hope the rallies go well, or at the very least, let's have some fun while we're there. I mean, hell, if 10 people show up, let's make it a good 10 people. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. So
that's right.
There it is, man. I'm out, man. We will see you guys later.
All right, take care, Matt. Yep.
Later, Matt.
Here, man. Appreciate you joining in, dude.
I too am going to bail. I have to get ready for work in the
It's
morning. Go to sleep. I'll talk to you guys
See you,
later.
Heavy. Be
Well,
good.
in the words of Matt, we done gone over 2 hours at this point. So,
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Anyway,
man, I'll
talk
talk
to
to
you guys later.
Jesus, it's only 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I know it's a school night. I'm even staying awake. So, man, this is crazy.
Guys, it's 10 o'clock on your end. It's 11 here. I want to get some flips.
Oh.
You can make up that hour
Here,
sleep
like,
this
it's 8
weekend.
o'clock. Who's ready for dinner?
No, I did that last weekend, Travis. I slept in and missed the caliber corner entirely.
But you get an extra hour this weekend, don't you? Don't we fall back? Is that what we're saying?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I better change my clock so I'm not late showing up on Sunday. That might be bad.
Travis, that's on Sunday that happens.
Yeah, in the morning, into the morning. So I'm gonna have to make sure I
it is,
take a backup
Travis, you'll
alarm.
never be late. You won't be late for the relay.
That's right.
No,
You'll be
no,
early.
I'm not late. I'm not late for anything anyway. I'm pretty
You'll be
much
an hour
OCD about. I will actually. I'll be there 2 hours early, if not 3. Oh, good point. You will because you fall back. So 12 is 11. Oh, good. There we go. All right. So I'll be all right.
Well, no, 12 is not 11. Well, yeah, then, but
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you fall back.
yeah, but we're gonna have 2 1 a.m.s or 2 101s, I should say.
Yeah. Sweet, man.
Whatever.
Well, you know what? Hey, real quick before we wrap this up, let's talk guns for a couple minutes. I got some stuff coming in the mail. Carlos, what about you, man? You got anything fun lately in the firearms arena that you're picking up or that you're looking at? Let's get some gun chat here real quick.
Well, I just picked up just some few stray parts to finish up my current AR build, just a gas tube and some other miscellaneous accoutrement. But I am starting a new AR build, and so here's my dilemma, and I'll let people weigh in. So I have two concepts I either want to go. One, I either want to build the like paper light AR for my wife, the like no weight savings is too little, or a 18-inch like DMR.
Both.
I don't know, what do you guys think?
Both.
Does your wife want one?
Yeah.
She complains that my rifle's too heavy, but would like to shoot. She doesn't
That's what I
know
would
she
do.
wants
Yeah,
one.
sure.
Get one for that, yeah, and then just
Absolutely.
buy an upper for yours.
That's a good point. I could just put an upper on my main rifle. That's a good point. This is why I have smart people in chats with me. Good job, Foos.
Exactly, man. That's why we're here, man.
Holy shit. That's the first time I've heard that in about 4 years.
Foos, I have an offer for you, Foos. I'm going to offer you this gently used 1 terabyte Western Digital My Passport hard drive with my entire collection of videos on it for that Makarov that you stole from me. Come on, man. You can take this anywhere, to the beach, in your vehicle. You can watch my collection anytime. Do you realize the value? Okay, it's maybe worth like $1, but still. Right? Come on, man. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh, wait, there's
Don't
more.
sell yourself short. It's worth at least 20.
20 pesos, maybe.
Oh man, but hey, Foos, what about you, man? What's new in your little firearms neck of the woods? Anything fun?
Well, I've only shot that Makarov 1 range trip for maybe about 30 rounds.
Yeah, if that were mine, it would have a lot more through it.
Well, I would have to. Well, I could go online and buy them. Buy ammo locally. It's $35 for a 50 round box.
Oh man, isn't the Red Army standard? Red Army standard is like $10 a box, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I would, of course, yeah. If I shot it more, I would go online. I just don't shoot that one more. It was more of an impulse buy, and well, I should say,
And a fuck your buddy buy.
Yeah, and an impulse steal, I should say. Actually, I really don't have anything coming in. I do have a tack sport that is at a gunsmith, getting a lot of work done to it. It's down at CJ Melvin. He used to be with Automatic Accuracy as their main gunsmith. So he is doing grip reduction, putting stippling on our checkering front and back, matching the mag well to the gun, and shortening up the trigger return, and then he's going to Cerakote it kind of like a silverish color. So,
Foos, here's one you might appreciate. C. Beekman in the chat on the YouTube side, waiting for my PO7 to return with its pro package from Cajun Gunworks.
I've had a Cajun Gunworks. I've had automatic accuracy, and I have a CZ custom. Out of those three, the Cajun Gunworks was the worst, just by a little bit. I mean, they're all phenomenal guns. I would do the automatic accuracy, which is the CJ guy, and then CZC, and then Cajun. I mean, just I don't know. I don't like their own hammer. Yes, something about it. Not my thing, but of course I've never had a PO7 done by them. All mine were metal frames. So, I mean, it'll end up being a great gun. No worries.
Yeah. Ghost, what about you, man? Anything fun in your little firearms arena going on these days? What do you got, man?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to dump some money here in the next month. For my personal collection, I'll be adding an AK pistol here in the next couple of weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind?
And I want to go with the over there on Class. You can get a Yugo with the brace and the brake for I think like $670.
$599. Is okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's the last time I checked about 2 weeks ago. It might be, but it's with the brace and the brake, which is I wasn't good with the Draco, but this comes with a brace and the brake already for like $50 more. So we'll go with that. And then over the Thanksgiving holiday, my daughter and I are going to sit down and get exactly what she wants, and we are planning on building my first AR build, but it'll be for her first AR during the Christmas school break with her. So I'm looking forward to that.
That is awesome. There's so fun than putting them together.
Sorry, go ahead, Carlos.
Oh no, I was just singing his praises.
So Ghost, how much were you going to pay for that?
I think I saw a couple weeks ago on Classic. It was like $679.
I can look it up and see what it's
$679 or $629 or one of the two. It was
the
six
Stava?
something.
M70 or what?
Yeah, the Stava. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was with the brace and the brake.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Because I was going to say I don't shoot mine hardly at all.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to be heading down your direction. Yeah, I'm going to be heading down your direction of December 1st.
You broke up. What'd you say?
I'm going to be heading down through Little Rock December 1st.
Right on. Well, we'll talk for sure.
Ghost, you need to do that because they're sold out of Classic, buddy. Sorry to bust your bubble, man.
Are they really? Well,
yep, out of stock, man. You know, they might be saving them up for another sale, or who knows? It could be a Black Friday deal going on. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have the M92s without it for $649.
$649.
Yeah,
and that's still going to save you $100 though. That's just it.
Yeah, but my next one's going to be an AK pistol for my personal collection, and then, I'm really looking forward to the AR build with my daughter. That'll be pretty awesome.
Yeah, we could talk. Mine's just sitting there. It has the brace on it. So with mine, with the brace started to spin, so I super glued it in place.
Yeah.
So it's not moving.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Cool
and
beans,
I do have the booster on it as well.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk for sure.
Midnight Range, what about you, man? Anything good coming up? You got your eye on anything new?
Not one damn thing.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say I've got my eyes on lots of stuff, but pretty.
He's really got his eyes on a day off. So he's got his eyes on.
Yeah. It's time to go look at guns, right?
I'm pretty. Yeah, it's pretty broke in my neck of the woods right now. We're just making ends meet. So, we got the little guy to buy for right now.
Yeah.
More than anything else, but I will. I know Sunday's the rally, and then Sunday's also National Buy Ammo Day. So I'll probably swing by and buy a box of ammo just to support the cause.
There you go. Awesome.
Think small. If you have to think small, think small.
Yeah. Ghost, check the internal.
All right, Pink. What about you?
Anything? I can't see the internal because I'm on my phone.
Okay, I'll
hey,
get
can you email me? Or
Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook is fine. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Nothing really new in the future. I know I've been eyeing building AR-10 in the future, so I've been kind of sourcing parts for that.
Very cool. Yeah, you can. I mean, now, like I said, guys, if you haven't, and Matt's always talking about this too, if you haven't bought an AR yet, go out there and get one because prices are about as low as you can possibly get. Now, you know what? Like Black Friday specials will be coming up too, so I think you're going to see a lot of awesome deals that day. Stuff's going to sell out quick.
Yeah, I've got plenty of AR-15 lowers sitting in the safe, but I want to go a little bit bigger this time.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. As for me, I've got a barreled upper 10.5-inch fixed front A2 from PSA coming to put on my PSA lower. I've got the Shockwave blade on it. I did go ahead and sell the Radical Firearms upper, and I sold the Bolt Carrier Group. AWAG 1000 actually bought the Bolt Carrier Group, and then I sold the Radical upper to a buddy, and I explained to him, it's finicky with steel case ammo, and I still think it could have been the buffer. It could have been just not a happy match with the lower, so I'm going to do all PSA on this one. It's nothing too crazy, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I really do like. I was really tempted to go with that Marauder upper, and I still might buy one. They're $179. It's got the 7-inch barrel with a little flash can on the front of it. I just think those are sweet. I just think for like the ultimate kind of CQB or truck gun where you need to maneuver a rifle in your vehicle, that Marauder. I'm afraid to buy an AR pistol upper that's shorter than 10.5 inches because I don't know how reliable it's going to be. Because they sell an 8.5 inch, a 7-inch, and I don't know if you have to go tweak your buffer tube. I don't want something I've got to waste time on because I've done that enough with my previous upper for this AR pistol.
I saw a thing from Mr. Guns and Gear a few years back was actually really good on that exact point. And he basically said, don't go under 10.5 because if you look at the overall length of your AR, what percent of length do you save, right? Like that inch or two. But the amount of dwell time that you lose and like you said, all those things you're going to have to tweak to get it to work, it's not worth, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, right? So I think the 10.5 that's what I built my SBR on, is a 10.5. And it runs pretty smooth, So.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10.5 is what I'm looking at to do for my daughter as well, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep the handguard. I don't know if I'll go Magpul or not. I really do like that bigger, standard, old-school style handguard on the front, like that A2 style, whatever, the M4 style. And I wanted to go fixed front. I have nothing against flip-up front sights, but I just, for all-around durability and simplicity, I did pick up just a Bushnell TRS 25 red dot to put on top of it. And I will have, iron sights, backup iron sight on the rear. But that little TRS 25 is a cool little red dot, man.
I'll say in the chat there, who was it? Lockjaw said he won a $1,500 gift card to PSA, and he was wondering if they were any good. I've heard nothing.
If you don't want it,
I've heard nothing but bad shit about PSA. I'll give you $100 for it just to take it off your hands.
Yeah, there you go. No, I've bought, and this will be my third AR now from PSA. The second one I gave to a family member, but he shoots it a lot, no problem.
See, they're so bad, he's giving them away. That's how bad they are.
The crazy thing is, can you imagine right now with the prices what you could do with $1,500 at PSA? Oh my god!
You buy three almost three of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You could buy some of those. You could buy two of those. Two of those blemish matching sets with an AK and the AR. Those are what?
Ammo.
$799? No,
they're like right at $800.
$800. You can almost get two of those monsters, man. Yeah.
Here's my current beater build is on a PSA. So this is their Blem lower. I can't find the Blem, but apparently this is a Blem lower. And so I got that. And then I also at PSA, if you're looking for budget, I was just pulling it apart. I have their there's plain full auto bolt carrier. It's pretty nice. It's HP MP, HP MP, and the staking looks. Let's see what you on the camera. The staking looks real good on the carrier keys there. So, I mean, for the price, I think this was an $80 bolt. I mean, it's real solid. So, can't beat that.
I got a question on the chat on the internal, or not on the internal, on the chat on YouTube by Jorge Cortez. What's the blue tape on your PMAG on your AR behind you? It's just a caliber identification band. It just says 5.56. I got a bunch of them. One for 300 blackout, one for 5.56, one for 762 by 39. It's just so that you don't grab the wrong magazine and slap it, like take your 300 blackout mag and put it in your AR or vice versa. They're just little rubber bands that are printed on. And it just says 5.56, so you know which mag you have, because that's the mag that's always in that rifle. And I have that on my backup mags too, so that if I grab the right one. That's just all that is. He was just asking a question on that because you don't want to try to run 300 blackout. Can you? Yeah, you can chamber 300 blackout in a 5.56, can't you?
Yes,
you basically kill yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this one time. There's good pictures online where people have done barrel cutaways, and basically the ogive of 300 blackout will headspace on the neck of a 223 chamber and then blow you up. You're gonna have a bad time.
One thing that's kind of cool, and this is totally unrelated, but the 22 Nosslers, that new round that just came out, because of the angle of it and the angle of the, I don't know what the deal is. There's something with the angle of the case itself. It won't feed into a 5.56, even though you're using a 223 bullet. So the 22 Nosler is kind of cool, but you can use your 5.56 mags. You can use everything except for the barrel, if I'm not mistaken. And so, but yeah, it's just something kind of cool about that round. But so yeah, that's what's coming over my little neck of the woods. I've also got a SIG. I got an SP2009 I want to take to the range and play with. A lot of fun stuff coming up, man. I can't wait to get out. It's getting cold now, so I'm going to be trying to stay warm. But that's, yeah, I had a good summer though. Doing a lot of shooting this summer too.
Just grab the barrel; it'll warm you up.
Oh, definitely.
That or shoot an AK pistol with a break, and the fireball will keep you nice and warm.
Oh, definitely. Light a couple campfires with it and stuff.
Yeah. So this one I've been talking to Ghost about. I fired it, and I bet you the fireball is about the size of a basketball.
We need some low light videos on that. Goose. If you do that, just take the camera out. I'm going to do that with my AR pistol. And
you don't even need to have low light.
No, you don't. I'm on mine. When I would shoot through it, I was looking through just my regular dot sight. It's like a little camera flash going off in front of you every time you shoot it. It's wicked, man. It's awesome.
That's how my AMD is.
I will see
AMD does that too.
I'll see what I could do and get it on video.
Cool, man. Cool. Oh man, let's see. I think I'm pretty much out of stuff to talk about, guys. I don't know about you. Some advice: wear pocket warmers in your pockets. Oh yeah, I got a whole bag of those, George. Don't worry about that. I'm set on
just
those.
Go send off about 30, 40 rounds in your pistol. Put it inside the waist. It'll warm you up.
You know what? When I'm out there and actually start shooting, I'm not cold anymore. It's weird. Like I stop feeling the chill when you start shooting. You're so focused on firing off rounds. You get done, it's like, oh, that was awesome. Oh god, it's freezing out.
So question goes: whenever you compete. Like if it's really cold, I'll put one of those packets inside the grip of my gun to keep my metal gun warm.
You mean like between stages?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't done that before.
Yeah, I put like a little piece of tape on the tab on it so I can take and pull it out pretty quickly. But I'll do that just keep the metal grip warm. Yeah.
That's a really good idea. I never thought about that.
Hey, Ghost. Text Too Hottie a link if you could. He's asking for one.
For here?
Yeah.
I did do his email before we started this. He should have one in his email. I would think so. Well, no, that was Tino. It's Tino and Too Hottie. Those are different guys, right?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take it real quick. Yeah, I got it.
See, Fine Ape is saying, check out my 4th of July video for AR pistol fireballs. We will do that. There's another channel, guys. It's a small channel. He's got a couple thousand subs. I really want you to go check his channel out. It's called DC Channel. And this guy is just a one-man operation. He's been pushing videos every day, talking about getting out, being active, going to the rallies, watching. He'll get on, like some news story will come out. He'll get on and do a video talking about how they're trying to skew the angle and cover up the narrative. So check out DC Channel. And he comments a lot of my videos, and I've tried to get him in on Caliber Corner. I don't know what time zone he's in or where he's at, but he's a very cool channel. He's actually done some AR build videos. But yeah, you better enjoy these channels while you can before we get our strikes against us, you know. Not to go back to that topic, but if they're going after guys that have AR accessories like they did to Such, I'm probably next. So, oh man. But on that note, guys, you want to add anything else? Any shows you want to plug before we call it a night? Carlos, what about you? You got any podcasts that you're doing? Any videos you're putting out? Anything we should look for or what?
No, man. I just like to hear my own voice on your guys' chats. I have a little 3 pictures on Instagram. I'm not real active.
What did Matt say? I put my gun on the bench, I take a picture. I put my gun in the yard, I take a picture. I put my gun on the patio, I take a picture. What else am I supposed to put with my gun? We take a picture, you know? Yeah. I just take pictures of stupid random stuff and put it up on there. I just, you know. Foos, what about you, man? Do you have any shows, any programs, anything you want us to, anything you want to give a shout out for here before we call it a night?
No.
All right. Good enough. Hey, you've posted some videos, haven't you, of stages that you've gone through, or have those only been on gun channels? You post those on YouTube, don't you, for your competitions?
Yeah. I post them on YouTube. Basically, that's all I post on YouTube.
So if you want to see a young Jerry Mikulik, go over there and watch his channel. Yeah.
Whatever.
Ghost, you're pushing out some good content, some sweet videos, some contests and things going on. What's going on your little channel over there?
Yeah, we got Drill of the Month. The November Drill of the Month video was posted a couple days ago, so go check that out. Channel is Ghost Tactical Tuesday every Tuesday night at 8 Eastern.
Cool.
We talk a little bit about everything, and yeah, man, appreciate you.
Awesome, man. Cool. Midnight Range, you're keeping us full, buddy. You're keeping us full with all these delicious recipes. Can you give us a little spoiler on what's coming up on the channel? You got anything nice in the works? Anything involving bacon or?
No bacon. I actually, one of my it's been tough. You know, I've been short staffed, like everybody knows. But my next video is probably going to be Thanksgiving based. I want to do some turkey. I want to debone a turkey, which is kind of neat. Most people have never done something like that, so it's kind of cool. Do turkey, gravy, and mashed potatoes. Three really simple things. Yeah, three
mashed
things
potatoes from scratch. How to bake a turkey perfectly, and then nothing is. That's a point of argument in our family, dude. My grandma makes a homemade stuffing with breadcrumbs and turkey gravy. My wife and I are straight up stovetop fans. That's pretty much what we do. And I put gravy on top of that, you know.
Yeah, years ago. I mean, I'm a huge fan of stuffing the bird, but it's just tough to get up that early when you work like I do. I just want to sleep in, you know. So I started deboning, and it works really good. It stays super moist. So I'm going to do that coming up here pretty soon.
What are your thoughts on deep frying turkeys?
I've never done. Well, I shouldn't say I've never done it. I've never deep fried a whole one. But I'll tell you what I do is when I debone the turkey, I take the breast meat off and I take the legs off and I leave the bones in that. I'll use the carcass for stock, and then I fry the wings. And I make big ass turkey wings for my guys in the kitchen. So it's kind of neat. It is really good.
You guys have never had deep fried turkey before. It's amazing. It depends on if it's been pumped full of marinade. It's been soaked in butter and fun stuff like that. I mean, it's got to be prepped the right way, and the person doing it has to know what they're doing. Because if they don't, they're gonna set their garage on fire, basically. But it's
it's pretty.
It is awesome.
Crazy.
I know Arby's has a sandwich with it now. What's that?
Yeah.
If you deep fried turkey, make sure it's fully thawed.
Yeah.
You get everything out. You got to get everything out. Yeah, you got to get everything out of the carcass and everything like that. But other than that, man, I've been having a blast on Sunday nights with the live chats, having some really good conversations with people. You know, it's just me by myself for right now, like always. But hell, this past Sunday was over 3 hours. So I mean, a 3 hour chat with one, being able to sustain a 3 hour chat, I think is pretty cool. So.
And I feel bad I haven't been in there longer, but I'm just about to hit the hay when you go on, and usually I'm just getting ready to brush my teeth. I'm like, oh, he's got a video, so I'll sit there and watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very cool, man. They're awesome. So
it runs the gamut, man. It's a wide variety of topics. It's just whatever springs up. It could be soup, it could be guns. You never know.
Variety is a spice of life, man. I'm telling you.
That's right.
Very cool. Let's see, Pink, you're still with us, bro. Anything you want to talk about, man? What do you any words of wisdom for us, man?
Not at this moment. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a busy weekend because I work every night. This weekend. Plus, I'm going to try to make it to a USPSA match this weekend. So I might try to get some video from that.
Very cool. Good. As for me, I've got more videos in the queue coming out. I'll be going to the rally this weekend. I'm hoping to get out and do some more range videos after this week, just with the rally and me making plans and taking off and stuff, and everything that's going to be going down. I'm still going to be putting videos up and stuff. And like I said, check me out. If my channel disappears, just like Matt says, if our channels disappear, we are over. on VidMe. I'm basically done porting all my content over, so now you're going to get one video popping up a day, and that's it. I mean, and then eventually it's going to run out. Unless I keep posting more videos, it'll run out around November, so you won't be getting daily vids from me anymore because the whole catalog will be up. So, but like I said, all of us are over on VidMe. I mean, a lot of us have channels over there. It's been a really positive experience. It's a whole different crowd. The content's real heavy on video games and such if you haven't been to VidMe. It's a lot on video. It's just everything. I really can't even begin to, you can't even sum it up because there's such a variety of videos over there.
I described VidMe as YouTube 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if you remember back then, that's kind of what the look and feel like is.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Travis.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, were you guys were talking about the drop and drag? You know, you just dragged the video over and it VidMe pulls the video.
Yep, they import it because they tell you how much memory, how much space you're using on their servers every time you cut the copy of the URL and bring it over.
You can only do that once you're verified over there, right?
No,
because I tried.
Well, you can do that anytime you want, but until you're verified, it won't go onto the server.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So you can do that, but once you're verified, it actually goes to their server and it actually downloads it. Until you're verified, it will just kind of hijack it from YouTube.
Hey, has anybody had a video
drop and drag and it wouldn't let me?
And how do you get verified?
You got to get at least
50 followers.
50 followers, and then I would recommend just max out the amount of space they give you and put up as much variety of content as you can. You do that and show some variety in your channel, you'll get approved. I mean, it could take 2 weeks. It took Matt a while to get his channel approved, but they're not. For right now, they're not anti-gun at all. They're not anti-firearm.
I have 21 followers.
How many videos do you have up there?
Not much. Not many.
Go put 3 or 4 or 5 more videos. If you can get up to 10 videos, then they might even do it with less than 50 followers if you're actually showing that you're caring about putting content on there.
Cycle Camp got verified with less than 50. It took me forever, even after I had 50. It was really weird. It's kind of random. But has anybody had any trouble uploading a video? I've got one that it will not upload.
No, I haven't had trouble at all.
You know, the phone app is kind of wonky for me in terms of putting a video that way. I don't sit down at a computer.
Yeah.
Just cut and paste the URL over. If it's a really long video, they're gonna have to import it and process it. And so that's why it could take days to literally show up on the listing, and that's not uncommon. So
I use my phone, but I don't use the app to upload, and it does a great job. Not this past Sunday show, but the week before, every time I try and upload it, it says, "Oops, this video is not transferring," or whatever. No matter how many, I've done it like 5 times. So I don't know. There's something weird about it.
I've never had.
Do you film it on a different kind of camera or something, or not?
No, it's all my live chats that are. It's one of my live.
Now,
chats.
are you uploading the video or are you putting the link?
I'm doing the link, and it's bringing it over.
What I'm saying is, you might want to try just actually straight up uploading it to there also.
Yeah. Just the raw video itself.
Yeah.
Just upload it directly from your computer.
Yeah.
Foos, what is your channel name? I don't know if I've followed you yet. Is it just?
It's CM Foos.
Okay. Let me find you guys. If you're on VidMe, go over there and follow Foos right now. There you are.
I'm pretty sure.
And I'm not following you. Yeah, I'm following you right now. 18 videos, 21 followers. Let's try to get Foos up to 50 so he can get verified so he can put up more content. They'll limit the number of videos you can put up until you get verified. And they limit the amount of space you can use initially until you get verified. Then after that, right now I'm up to 60 gigs of video, and they're still letting me put more up. And I thought they had a 50 gig limit, but they might have gotten past that now, especially with memory and hard drives getting as cheap as they are. I was looking at some posts from a couple years ago. They're saying, "Oh, they capped me at 50 gigs, and then they want to charge me." How are they making their money? I know their venture capital started because a lot of guys are worried if they run out of money, the service won't continue. But I don't know. I have no idea how because I don't see any ads running. I'm set up to monetize, but I see nothing.
I've never seen an ad on mine ever.
They're setting up for it, and I mean, I know you can get tips on your videos and stuff, but so I hope it lasts.
I've got a couple subscribers, but that's about it.
I'll say one thing: at the rate people are getting upset and porting their stuff over to VidMe from YouTube, I think VidMe is going to grow exponentially, and sponsors are going to start latching onto it. I mean, it could be anything.
I hope.
So yeah, I really do. I mean, I've got all my videos sitting around if I ever need to upload them someplace else. But yeah.
So I just went and I put 2 more videos on mine, some live chats. One is a reloaders for 7mm Mauser, and the other one is waging 22 brass into 223 projectiles.
Cool.
So, because I really don't have any other shooting ones I could stick up there right now.
And I'll tell you, you're gonna get a lot of fans over there. You're gonna get a lot of like gamers that are gonna be fans, a lot of airsoft guys, a lot of younger. It's a younger crowd over there. Okay. A lot, definitely just an alternative crowd from what you normally get. Just the typical demographic, you know. When I look who my viewers are, it's generally 94% male between like 25 and 40 or 25 and 43 or something like that. You know, people that have disposable income for firearms, basically. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. So it's not the crowd.
228 followers, and I bet you 50 of those are like gamers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I got a ton of gamers too.
Yeah,
make
that's all right,
sure
man.
you change your picture, Foos. Make sure you change your picture before you try to get verified.
What is okay? What is it?
With that, I mean,
you're just
oh, I don't okay.
Oh yeah, you just have your little emoji guy or whatever sitting there.
Yeah, you have to have to have an icon and a backdrop.
Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah.
What do you call
All
it?
right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we're going to go and wrap this up. I want to go over to the gun channel side. They had a whole chat going the whole time. We had a whole crew going on over there. So joining us on the gun channel side, we had Cycle Camp, the Pants. I didn't even get a chance to recognize you guys that are watching the video. Yesterday's Pomade. Sean was there. Sean was here. Sean was there. A lot of you guys jumped in over here, too. DF2 Dots over there. Let's see who else was there. Yesterday's Pomade. Melvin Nutt was hanging out with us. Enrique.
Mel the Nut is the October Drill a Month winner, so congratulations to Mel.
There we go, man. That's awesome. That is very cool. Very cool. Over on the YouTube side, man, we got 100 people that were joining us, literally. Fine Abe, Tread, Dusty One, all of us that were in here were over there on the chat. Stinker, a.k.a. Alan, okay. Grim90, Gary Decker. Jorge Cortez was with us. Too Hottie. Man, some of you guys going back. Some of you guys have been with us the whole time. This is awesome. Home Runner was over there. I want to say thank you to all those people that got kicked out of the chat for showing up and trying to be cool. And Rich White, Jim Burgess was out there. South of the Border Panda. Man, we got a ton of guys. Y'all know who you are. Everyone. Two Live Moo. We did have Sister Fister hang out with us for a little while too. He might still be with us. So nice to have that around.
Is that not like the greatest name in the history of YouTube?
It just every time I hear it, I see D. Snyder. We're not going to take it. I know it's Twisted Sister. I keep having flashbacks to that video, and it's just, yep. What are you going to do with your life? I want to rock. I don't know. I hope that was the right video. Peter Faustlin is with us. I want to rock. We need to have a karaoke night on Gun Channel.
I want to rock.
Rock.
Hey, there's Foos's VidMe account if you want to post that over there in the external.
All right, what do we got? There we go. So VidMe
on the YouTube side, because I can't. I'm not a moderator, so I can't.
What? I'm making everybody a moderator.
If we've got 100 people out there, by the time 10 minutes from now, by let's say at 11 o'clock Central,
I'm up to 30 followers now.
We should have 20 more people that will go and follow Foos so he can go get verified. Let's get Foos verified tonight.
You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now.
I'm up at 31 right now.
We're gonna start up a telethon right now, guys. So
we got 19 more people. 19 more people for Foos to get verified on VidMe. Go over there, check it out, and
in
hit
the
follow.
edit channel to actually request to be verified?
It's in the drop downs up there. Yeah, you can find it.
Yeah.
You could always just search verify. And
like if you go to monetize and go to monetize videos, let's say you can't monetize until you're verified. Click here to verify. So
yeah,
let's get over there. We've got, I don't know how many diehards are still hanging out with us. We got 64 viewers out there. That's enough to put us over the edge. Let's give Foos a chance. Let's give a child an opportunity.
Let's
give become something. And while we're at it, let's raise some more money for Night Strike. He was with us this evening, and that poor child needs to get a concealed carry permit. So he said it's going to happen.
Ghost and I'll sing quietly while you do your spiel.
There you go.
All we are saying is give Foos a chance.
I'm going to go grab my guitar, guys.
Oh, shit.
I want to start. We should start. We should take that Band-Aid song, "Feed the World," and call it a "Give Foos the World." Let Foos know it's Christmas time. You know. Yeah, there we go.
We are the gun channel.
Monetize.
Yes, we will sing for followers.
We are
There you go.
not above begging.
No, I ain't too proud to beg. Wait a minute, that's not right. Okay,
So how many you at, Foos?
come on, Foos, where you at, man?
He passed
32?
out.
34.
34.
34.
Come on,
We had
guys, get over to
16
VidMe, get yourself an
16
account.
more.
Let's do this. If we can raise enough money to get my poor child Night Strike, money to get a concealed carry permit, we can get you guys to do something for free, right? Get on over there.
Melvers, paper, plane crash, Gary Decker. Thank you. Gary Decker's been thumbing up a ton of mine, or upvoting. Dead Horse and 14
that's the
others.
Gizzard.
The Gizzard, okay.
Hey, Two Hotties concerned about Night Strike. Hasn't Night Strike done that yet? November. He's going to do it in November. He
He's
wants
doing
to
this
get the
month,
rally
yeah.
done. He's going to get it done in November. I don't know if he's still going to go with Ellis, but
I think Ellis is going to try to get there, yeah.
okay, or Ellis might maybe try to do something more local. One of the two.
I'm gonna
So yeah.
So it's showing.
Refresh now.
No, hold on.
Refresh immediately.
Hold on.
All right.
He's at 24 now.
No, right here.
Are you losing subs?
On my dashboard, it doesn't say it. I guess I'm already. Am I already?
Just get to your
Zero again.
Go to your main page. Go to your main page.
I'll check your main page. I will see what you're up to for followers, Foos. All right.
Yeah, I'm up to 38 right now. But how do I check
There
and
you
see if
go.
I'm?
12 more. 12 more.
How do I tell if I am verified?
Oh, they'll email you. They will send you an email when you
Oh
get
crap! I
verified.
can't remember.
You've actually got to send in a request.
Well, I think I did that, and I don't know if I got anything back. So I
They
go
will-
down here to monetize.
Give them 2 weeks, and then if they don't respond back, then apply
I
again.
sent one a while back. So
Okay. Well, it helps to have 50.
Monetized.
Go back one page. Go back one page.
Okay, you're up to 40 right now, bro.
On the left-hand side, it says
10 more.
verification.
10
We need
more.
10 more viewers to get Foos up to 50 so he can apply for verification on VidMe. Like I said, if you want us to be around, you got to help us out, guys. You got to help us get a presence over on these other social media platforms.
Foos, I can with that beard you got in that picture, I can hit up the Amish community here in Pennsylvania, maybe help you out a little bit.
That picture is old.
Brother Fusamaya.
That picture is old, dude.
Brother Fusamaya.
So that beard is probably about 3 or 4 weeks of trying to grow something.
Why are you smiling then?
If he grew something.
that now I was at a shooting range. So, yeah.
What are you at now, Foos?
Right now it says 41. Let's see.
All right, 9 more, guys.
42.
9 more. 8 more.
Get to vid.me, download the app. It's a very good thing. They have nothing against us as gun content creators. I mean, that is just awesome. The only thing that happened to me that I noticed was that they told me to put my listings under lifestyle for the type of lifestyle that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, what they told me, they sent me an email, and then they sent me an email like 20 minutes after I sent them an email, and I just said, hey, could you put something like outdoor or something, you know? They said, absolutely. We periodically add different categories and all that, but for the time being, use lifestyle. But they did say they would think an outdoor or something.
I don't think lifestyle exists anymore, though. You might want to just double check because I mean, it's still there. The listing it's still there because I was uploading a bunch of them last night, and lifestyle wasn't popping up as an option.
See, when I do one of two things. I do my videos under lifestyle, but my live stuff I'll put under podcast.
Okay, well, just
put my live stuff under
still there.
podcast.
Okay. Otherwise, I think I'm putting mine under education.
That could be also, yeah.
Yeah, they are educational. I'll show you how to safely disassemble a firearm and clean it and put it back together, man.
That's right. That's right. You're educating people.
That's a life or death thing right there, man.
It says you got 43 right now, Foos. Let's see. Now how many?
7 people. We got 59 viewers.
43.
Oh, now you only got 42.
Guys.
What happened?
No, it still shows 43.
Okay, now you got 43.
No, someone went down. What the heck?
All right, it's time to get serious.
That was me.
Friends, what would you do if your favorite gun channels just disappeared today? Where would you go for content and entertainment? Who would supply that awesome video footage of those guns that we can't even afford.
I would do a hell of a lot more.
Support a gun channels member and help them promote themselves on other social media platforms. No,
I would do a hell of a lot more dry fire if I didn't have YouTube and you gun guys. So,
for just one upvote, you can ensure that Foos is able to feed his hungry family of CZs 40 cal.
well, only one of them.
And reload.
I was going to say his
don't want
9
his
mil.
guns to sit dusty in a safe somewhere and unloved. Give a CZ a chance. Give Foos a chance.
One may leave my safe and go to ghosts.
Imagine all the videos.
Foos, if you upload a couple of videos like churning butter and something, maybe you'll be okay.
I was going to say I just uploaded like 2 of the LED bike, LED installs on my motorcycle. I got a lot of hits on that.
Oh, there's anything. People are just hungry for different content on there. I mean, if you were to take out the gaming footage, which that's got a hardcore crowd, I completely get it. You take out the Minecraft videos, you take out the Counter-Strike videos, you throw something out there. Like I did one for that sriracha candy that I ate last night for Halloween. I put that up. That thing's, people loved watching it because it's just something different, I mean, just any different content. Even my regular gun videos get a decent number of views, which makes me happy because I'm starting to chat with people that I've never met before, and a lot of these people have channels, and it's very cool. Not that I don't get that experience through YouTube. I mean, you do. It just seems like, I don't know, it's just a different, I guess maybe it's just because maybe you get a lot less feedback from people on VidMe, and the people that comment are generally decent people,
So they're processing a couple live chats that I did a while back. So
still processing or not?
Yeah, but they're like a couple hours long, so it'll take.
We'll see. Until you're verified, you can't go over 30 minutes.
Okay, never mind then.
And they're gonna cap off you 10 megs of videos?
Yeah, something like that.
Upload weekly bandwidth is 1.3 gigs of 3 gigs. So.
Oh, okay. Well, if you get a variety of shorter videos that you can put up, and then show them that you've got a variety. And you know what? They also want content that's not a stupid repost. They want original content on VidMe. And I don't blame them. They want to. I don't blame them for wanting that.
Did you see where it said get verified up there on that last page you were looking at?
Yeah,
that's where you click.
Yeah, I did do that.
Okay.
So.
Okay, Foos, what are you up to, man?
Hold on. My channel 44.
Oh, 6 more people. 6 more. Come on. Dig deep into your pockets. Pull out your phones. Go to the App Store. Download vid.me. Follow CM Foos. Here, let's put that link back up there again.
CM Foos.
Oh man.
Yep. This is me back from crap.
Here you go, guys.
That's a long time ago.
I'm gonna wait till you get to 49, and I'm gonna unfollow.
Oh,
wait! Get me to 50, then unfollow me.
Exactly,
okay.
Right there. Foos just did it. Darn it! Now see, I did that, and it wouldn't let me.
There's one more.
Paste the videos. Huh. I might have to go back and
45 followers right now.
Yep.
We need 5 more, man. 5 more, and then please stay with them after you follow. Please don't unsub.
And save changes, and it's public.
Hey, another thing too, guys, Smeggy's chiming in on the YouTube side, and this might also be over on the Gun Channel side. Make sure you get on over to gunchannels.com and go check out the live lobby. Make sure you do that. Join the live lobby when it's all done. Keep the conversation going. Again, lots of good stuff. Gary just chimed in, the Astros win. All right, there we go.
Astros
for those of you that are baseball
world champions.
It's about time, man. I didn't realize I still had a team. God. I don't have nothing against sports. I just don't have time to follow teams on a regular basis. I wish I did. Maybe when I retire, I'll put a game on in the background sometimes, just for some noise. But I just don't really follow any one particular team. I had nothing against sports. I just don't. Yeah, wish I had more time to watch it.
Same here.
Hey, Ghost.
Hey,
you were saying,
but how cool is this? That kid's maybe like 4 or 5 at this time.
Ooh.
And shooting SKS.
Yeah, I was going to say an SKS.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
hey, Ghost. You still there? Ghost. You pass out?
Too much excitement right now. Too much excitement right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
46.
Come on, guys. Let's get him 4. 4. Come on, guys. Go get off the recliner. Go in the kitchen and grab your phone that you've been charging all night. Go over to the fridge. Make yourself a bologna and cheese sandwich. Come sit down over here. All right. And then go to VidMe. Go to VidMe. Download it from the App Store.
And then you guys can even create a new VidMe account and sign up.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
And we'll do. How about that?
Joseph, are you back now?
Hey, midnight. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It was cutting out earlier.
Midnight. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. What's up?
I wanted to tell you. You said earlier you were on your phone, so you couldn't see the chat. You can watch the chat on your phone while you're on Hangouts.
No. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is I'm on my phone. I don't know where the link is on my phone to the Hangouts. Like Hottie was wanting the link, but I don't know where to find the link when I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
No, if you're in the YouTube side or on the gun channel side, and it was posted out there, then all you had to do was copy and paste.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been in here. I haven't really been on the chats. But Hottie was looking for it. He was sending me a text, and I just told him I didn't know where to find the link on the Hangouts app. So I don't know. If anyone can, I don't know how long you're going to plan on being here, Travis, but if you're going to be here for a while, Hottie's looking for a link.
Well, I think everybody's heading over to the lobby.
Yeah, we'll probably go.
That's kind of what I thought too.
Carry the effort over there. I really do. I need to get some. I need to see these guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I need to get back to bed too.
We all have jobs. Yeah. Unfortunately, we all have employment. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well,
everyone can't be in the unemployment line and get free benefits.
That's right. That's right. Some of us
have to pay for that.
Some of us got to carry the burden for everyone else, I guess, you know. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been a great night, guys. If you haven't done so, get over to vid.me and get Foos verified, CM Foos.
Yeah.
Click on the link on the internal chat.
I tried to do Foos, but it was already taken. So,
okay.
Some idiot out there stole my name.
Oh man, jeez. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you guys coming in. Like I said, this wasn't a Never Enough Ammo chat. This is Matt did stop by. I tried to do what I could to kind of get things together so we can talk about some relevant information. You know, we covered everything tonight. And again, the monetary part of YouTube, I know we kind of took, and I didn't mean to butt in on it, but people were screaming in the chat to move on, and I get it. They don't. And it's fine. It's fine. We needed to move on, but it's a big deal. And the big thing is we just want to make sure we can keep being there for you guys in the future, whether we get paid or not, just so we still have a channel, because there's no revenue coming into YouTube there, who knows what's going to happen at that point. So,
yeah, like on Such's video, I'm like, hey, you know, yeah, a lot of gun channels are getting the strikes, go over to vid.me and all this stuff. And he responded to me, you know, thanks, you know, he needs, like, I need to start posting more over there because we don't know. And the thing is we really can't do anything about it because it's a private company that it's their website. You upload stuff to them, it's technically theirs.
That's right.
That's their sandbox, their rules. That's what I say. You know what? Life's not fair. Yeah. This could be our first lesson. So, yeah. Anyway, so all right, guys, thanks for joining in. I'm going to go ahead and end this one. I'm going to go ahead and drop out. But you guys all have a great night, great morning, depending on what time zone you're in right now. And otherwise, I think we're about set. So this is Travis P11. Check out my channel. You can check me out over on VidMe also, and I'm also on gunchannels.com with the Caliber Corner. All of us down here have accounts and information on gunchannels.com, so get over there and sign up. Can't keep emphasizing it enough. It is an awesome community of people to get to know and hang out with. Everybody's really cool over there. I think you'll like it. Otherwise, guys, I think that's about it. So you all have a good night, and we will talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.